Hello, hello, my lovely TikTok friends. How are you today? Let me just mirror my screen and we will get started. I can see that TikTok has let you know that I've gone live and I'm a little bit early tonight. I know I said I'd come at 7, but you know, I thought why not? I've got loads of sewing to do, so let's just get on and do some sewing. Hello, Jessica. So I'm going to carry on doing those cat blocks. And here comes Daisy. And hello, Daisy. How are you? Have you had a good day? Still hot, my lovely? Honestly, it's so hot today, isn't it? And I've got all the fans on me, so hopefully it's not like blowing the noise or anything like that. Hello, Rani. So I'm going to carry on making the cat blocks. Remember these ones that we were doing yesterday? So I've got another 6 of those to do. That's going to be the first job I need to do. Hello, Sylvia. And with my little scrappy pack of 5-inch squares, so we're going to do that, and then I'm going to carry on doing the cushion, you know, the Trapunto cushion. So actually I might have just finished the front, so I'm going to show you that, and then we'll just see how it goes. I mean, I might do some more jelly roll race quilts, might do some more rosettes. We just have to see how it goes really. But so yeah, it's basically hot, you got the fan on, and it's too many. It's too hot in your room. I know, it's just mad, isn't it? It's just like, my goodness. Do you think it's going to be cooler tomorrow, Daisy? Hopefully it's going to be cooler tomorrow. That is what I'm really hoping for, because I'm actually teaching tomorrow, actually teaching a top tote bag tomorrow, and I realise I'm already covered in fluff, which is quite funny, so yeah, it's going to be a good evening and a good day. So let's get on and do some more of these cat blocks. So I think, how about if we do one with like a blue? That might be quite nice, mightn't it? That one. And then do a pale blue, that one. Hello, Megan, welcome to you. So we're going to put that there, and then I just need to find the bit that goes across. I did actually prepare some more of these. Remember I was saying last night I didn't actually have enough of them. Hello, Celia. Hello, Janice. And like this, I do have my cat here as well. Juicy Cat is still here. Right, so that's going to be there. I mean, I think I'm going to use that one as well, because that is quite cute. That's got like birdie fabric on it. Here comes Onward walking in. Hope you are good this evening. And where did I put my other squares? Oh, that's a problem. Oh, they're at the bottom. That's where they are. Hello, how are you, Onward? Are you good? I mean, look, started a little bit early tonight. I thought, you know, I've had a nice restful day. Like I said last night, I was going to technically have a bit of a day off today, and technically I did. I sat and watched some films and bits and bobs whilst doing, hello Dale, here comes Dale, hello Vina, whilst doing some doing a bit of sewing. So I might just have finished the front of that Trapunto cushion. Oh my goodness, what is going on now? You are late? No, you're not late. I'm actually early. I'm actually early. Hold on a minute. That is not fair. There we go. Right, we're going to see what happens. So I just showed a little bit of the fabric, and then obviously it goes straight away, doesn't it? Obviously, the ghosties like to get us. So I think, yes, that's going to be the eyes, and then we would do that can be for the bottom, and then we're going to do the ears. I think the ears might be nice. How about that one? So it's a kind of like a blue cat. A blue cat. They probably want to be quite blue, don't they, on a hot day like this? So do my Jinxie cat here, which is really lovely, and so we will see how things go. So I'm going to carry on doing the cat blocks, and so the first thing I'm going to do is obviously do the bottom bit across there, and then yeah. So how have you been anyway? Are you brave in this heat? Has it been like are you getting through it? Have we got another hot day tomorrow? I think we have, haven't we? It's just going to be ridiculous. Yes, just. It is too much, isn't it, Dale? It's too much. Hopefully tomorrow's going to be cooler, because I've got to do some teaching tomorrow. And hello, Tash. Here comes Tash. I'm going to be teaching a top tote bag tomorrow, and then go to the cinema in the evening, which will be nice. I'll still be on live in the evening. Probably quite late though tomorrow, I reckon. How is everyone? Everyone is good. We're just hot, Tash. It's very hot over here. And I'm doing some more of my cat blocks. I've got 6 to go, and then I can start putting it together, which is going to be exciting. Very exciting. Might actually do that, start on that tomorrow night, or start on that on Thursday. I'm so hot, I can't even remember what day of the week it is. It's just too much. Yes, you're having a lovely heat wave. I don't know about a lovely heat wave, actually, Tash. I don't know about that. Real sweltering. I mean, we're okay with one day, you know, we're kind of okay with 2 days, but after that, it's no, it's too much. We do not need more heat. You love the heat. Oh, yeah, so if you can share my live, that'd be really, really great. Hello, Sunny. Welcome to you. As we've just got started. So I'm on a little bit early tonight. I thought I'd start a little bit early. And, heck's good. Yes, so, right, so I'm going to do the bottom. This cat is going to be like a blue cat, bluish cat. So I'm going to do the ears now of it. Hello, Sunny K. Welcome to you. Hope you've had a good day on this Tuesday. But yeah, it's like, my goodness, it's so hot. But I did see on the weather forecast that maybe Thursday, maybe Friday, it's going to be raining. 2 days to complete the cat block. Isn't going to have that. Oh dear. No, so 2 days to complete the cat quilt, more like. Oh dear. So I will show you the update on the Trapunto thing in a minute, because, or rather when I finish these ones, because I might have finished it. Well, I mean, I've finished the front. I haven't like finished the whole cushion, but I've prepped all the bits ready because there's a little bit of quilting to do, and we're going to see how that goes. You made it made a little patchwork cushion the other day. First time for patchwork. Amazing. Did you enjoy doing that, Tash? After your polo stick bag? Have you got any more orders for them? I've like literally got fans. It pulls in my hair like that. I've got fans all over me. It's just getting too much now. I've had the aircon all day, so that kind of that's been like interesting because it's so noisy. I mean, it works really well, but it's the noise. I can't do the noise. You absolutely loved it. You used all the other bits left over. That's amazing. Amazing. Well done. Would you like to do some again, do you think? Hopefully you might want to do some again. It's good fun doing patchwork. So we've done a little cushion. What colour did you do it in? You're getting your letters done first and see how you get on. Ah, love that on wood, definitely. Oh, he's inspiring to make a little bag for your friend. Ah, what you mean, like my little when I did the zippy pouches, that one. You that kind of inspired you to do some. Yeah, I mean, it's very easy to do, isn't it? Well, this cat's looking cute. This cat is definitely looking cute. I do have a cat here next to me, so unfortunately I can't use the ironing board at the moment. She will not be impressed. Oh, Jinxie cat. Yeah, so I think like today I needed like a bit of a, thank you for sending an ice cream cone. That's amazing. I definitely need an ice cream cone right now. Especially if it's a dairy-free one onward as well. Pinks and greys. Oh, nice. Nice that you themed it as well. So, yeah, so I had a bit of a nice rest this morning and caught up on some programs I wanted to see and did some more embroidery and some more sewing. Yeah, and I kind of needed that really after my 4 days of working on the newsletter. Although that said, so tomorrow I am I'm teaching during the day, teaching the top tote bag, and then I'm to the cinema in the evening, but I will be back on late in the evening, maybe about 8 o'clock, maybe about 9 o'clock, depends on what time we get back. There's another cat. Look at that one. That's a really cute one. The ear, look at the ears. The ears really, really stand out, don't they? Hello, Moonstitch Lanes. Welcome to you. So, and then, yeah, then Thursday, also, I think I need to turn the fan away from me, kind of like on me, but not on me. You know that feeling with the fans. So on Thursday, I'm going to do a little bit more, a few more things I need to do on the website, and then, yeah, and I might actually come on in the morning. I don't know. I will see how it goes. I'm going to do that one, and I think it might be quite nice with the peach. I don't always do like colours that go together. Obviously, cats can very much be different colours, can't they? Let's just do this. I'm going to see what happens. Oh, and a nice dark blue. A dark blue ears, I think, would be great. And then we'll do... shouldn't spend too much time thinking about it, really. How about grey? Yeah, let's do grey. What do you think, Jinxie Cat? You should get involved in this one. Right, so we're going to do the bottom first. Might actually go that way. Yeah, I'm going to do that way, because there's a slight bit of the selvage edge left on that one. So, I need... How many have I got? I know I've got to do... I had to do 6. So that's another 4. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4 for those. Oh, okay, these are just the bottom, so that's okay. I know what I'm doing now. Hello, Lisa. Welcome to you. How are you this evening? Hope you are good. Are you bearing our heat here in the UK? Assuming that you are in the UK. That is. I'm definitely like sweltering. My goodness, I think as well, it doesn't help to sleep, does it? When the heat's so bad. But you know what, actually, I dug out one of my little summer quilts that I'd made, and it was quite nice. And actually, it's in the hexiform, so it's quite thin, which is really, really good, and quite nice. And it's a nice light summer quilt. You got my Jinx Cat's giving us. You can just see her legs. You can't actually see much of her. You want my fluff? Here's my fluff. Okay, so we're going to sew that one to that one, and put that together. Then we'll do the ears. So I've got 4 to go, and that's all the blocks I need. And then what I need to do is I need to square them all up. And then basically squaring them all up means trimming around the edge so they're all the same size. So maybe if like it's looking like a 9-inch square, you might want to trim it down to like a 8.5, something like that, so it's like squared up. That's what it is called, squaring up your quilt. Right, so that's another bottom. There's another ears. Oh, wrong way around. You get the heat gets you a bit. You're like, oh, how do I remember? So is it hot in Argentina over there, Tash? You need to let me know. I bet it's really good for the strawberries though, isn't it, Dale? This lovely weather. But you're very chuffed about that. Get those strawberries growing. Right, I'm going to do one more and then we might have to restart. We will see. See what happens. Because I could go and I've got my tea ready, I've got my juice ready. Yes, but not ready. Oh, when will they be ready? When will they be ready, Dale? Do you grow them all the time? Or is it just like a this year thing? A 2026 thing? I was thinking more about my temperature quilt for next year. Definitely thinking I want to try and start looking at that at some point, because I think that would be quite fun to do. Yes. Oh. Or just strawberries, or any other kind of strawberries? I mean, not other kind of strawberries. Any other kind of fruit. Strawberries easy to grow. I've never grown strawberries. I'm kind of like, no point really. I would just, they will not live with me. I'm not very good at plants. What's a temperature quilt? Wow. Did you not hear me talking about it yesterday on my... hello Angela, welcome to you. So, you've moved into the spare room, now dedicated spare room, and you're so happy. Ah, oh, plums are easy to grow. Wow, that's amazing. Oh no, that's all right. I would have thought you were here when I was chatting about it. But that's good. That's good about your sewing room, though, Tash, well done on that. I bet you're very chuffed. Well, so a temperature quilt is basically when you stitch throughout the year, so every day at the same time of the day, every day, you make a note of what the temperature is. So let's say it's like right now, it's like 27, something like that, okay? Hello, Mary. Welcome to you, Mary. So every day at the same time of day, you make a note of what the temperature is. And then you have some fabric that coordinates to the colours. So obviously you're going to have blue, like in the winter, and then red in the summer, and then yellow, and then oranges throughout the year. But then you kind of need to say, so like, see, this is orange. So you might say, okay, I'm going to keep this one, and when the temperature hits like 15 degrees, I might use that one. And then over the year, during the year, you stitch each square together. And this is because I saw, when I went to Quilts UK last weekend, I saw a temperature quilt there, and it was really, really good. It gave me great inspiration. I thought, yeah, I think I could do that one, because I've been looking at them, thinking about how I could do it. And it is a bit of a commitment though, doing a temperature quilt, without doubt, because obviously you've got to be, you know, I mean, I suppose as long as you remember to make a note of what the temperature was on a particular day, then you could just kind of catch yourself up. And if you kept a diary of it, I suppose you could write it in your diary, couldn't you, what the temperature was. And I was also thinking as well, I mean, what would happen if I go away, like to a different country? They might have to ask, hello, Daisy, hello. I thought it told you what temperature. It was, oh, when you use it. Ah, wouldn't that be good though? Wouldn't that be good? I mean, that would be genius, wouldn't it? You have a quilt that goes on you, that would tell you what your temperature is. I mean, yeah. I mean, there are those ones like they use in hospitals, don't they? Which there's like a blanket that kind of warms up. Those ones, they're quite good. Ones that are activated by the air. There's another cat. Have you just come back, Daisy? You've been off somewhere doing your bearing with the heat. So yeah, so basically that's what it is. And I think if I did it in hexy form, I think that would work quite well. I definitely think that'd work quite well. And yeah, because then you could like have a pile of like 365 squares ready, and then you just have to decide what fabric you're going to use. I think that could be a good plan. I think I'm going to use the brown one. I like the brown one. Let's do that one. Let's find another purple one. That one. Yes, I think I might have actually made that one a little bit too big, but that's not a problem. I quite like that one. And then I'm going to find, oh, look at that one. That one says happiness handmade. Let's do that one. We'll use that as his eyes, and then we'll do its ears. What should we do for its ears, Jinx? Let's do, saw a nice purple one there, then I thought, I don't know about that one. Green. Oh, checked. Check, blue check. We'll do that one. I think that'll look quite cute. It's a real mixed up cat, this one. Right. Hello, Rhonda. Welcome to you. I'm just going to get a sip of my tea. Hold on a minute. It's hiding over the back. It's very warm today, isn't it? Okay. We'll get this one done. What should we do? Shall we restart? I'm thinking I might restart it. So let me just mirror my screen again. Hold on a minute. Hopefully it'll be good this time round. I think it's the heat. I think the heat has got to TikTok as well. I think that's what is going on right now. So we're going to carry on the cat blocks. Hopefully you guys are going to find me again. And let's see who is joining us this evening. So so I've been making these crazy cat blocks. And hello, Raquel. Welcome to you. And I've actually got 4 more to go. And then we're going to carry on with that other cushion. Here she comes. Here she comes. Hopefully this one will be alright. We're not going to get done. We're not going to get having a problem. Oh, you're going to go now, Jinx, are you? Off she goes. Jinxie Cat's gone. You're back. Good. I'm glad you're back. We can hopefully carry on chatting and not have any issues. So right, so I'm going to do, so this is number, actually I'm just a bit concerned, this one is not a 5-inch, hold on a minute, it's 5 that way. Oh, it's like 5 and I'm going to change that one. I might get the pink, let's get the orange one. We'll get an orange one, that one. I think that will look quite cute as the cat. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Hello, Wendy. Welcome to you, Wendy. How are you? Hello, George. Hope you're good. So I've got 5 more crazy cat blocks to do. Thank you so much for liking my live. And yes, I'm very, very hot. Oh, I've got 2 fans on me to hopefully keep me cool. And some nice juice as well. So hopefully that will definitely help. And don't forget to share my live if you're able to. That would be really, really wonderful. Thank you so much. Right, so I've done the bottom of the cat, which is there. I'm just going to trim off the fabric around there. So if you've got any questions, anything about sewing, obviously, do let me know, or I will answer it to the best of my ability. So we've had a few more inquiries for our quilt show today, so that's really, really exciting. It's going to be a really, really great event, and that comes around in September. Lots of good, exciting people that's going to be there. So, right, so I'm going to definitely use that handmade. It says happiness is handmade. How cute is that? So now I'm going to do the ears of the cat this way. So, yeah, so then I would have done 48 blocks in all. And then I'll put the quilt together. I'm not going to put any sashing in it. You know, like before I put sashing with my Liberty quilt. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to literally stitch them all together. And then they will get quilted. So, I mean, I'd almost have it ready really for her party, but I don't know if I will, because it's next Saturday, so it might be a bit pushing it a bit. But yes, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Going to teach some people how to do a top tote bag, and I'm really hoping, I messaged them today actually to say, is there going to be fans inside there? Because I'm going to need fans. And they're like, yeah, if you leave the back door open. I'm like, right, okay. Let's hope. You can hope, hey, that's the thing. And I've been there before, so it should be okay. As my Jinx cat is gone, I'm quickly going to iron this down. Hello, Grenell, welcome to you. So don't forget to follow me if you haven't already followed me. And in our bio is our website. You can have a little look at that. There we go. Hello, Jax. Welcome to you. Welcome. And also share my live if you're able to as well. So if you haven't seen me before, oh my goodness me, it is gone again. Hang on a minute. Hello, Maria. Welcome to you. Oh, dear. Dean, I don't even know. Well, that's right. Hello, Emmy. Might be third time lucky again tonight, Dale. I did not do anything. Hello, Isla. How are you, Isla? Are you good? Hope you are well. Are you having a lovely... It's your half term, isn't it, at the moment? Hope you're enjoying your half term. I'm making some more... I know, Dale, I know. I'm making some more crazy patchwork cat blocks for my friend's birthday. I'm very good, thank you, Isla, apart from being hot. I'm like sweltering. It's like, oh, it's too much. So I'm hoping to stay until about 10 tonight. That's basically the plan. And love cats. I know, have you seen my crazy cat blocks? I don't know if you have. I don't know if you've been around when I've been making them. Well, I can show you if you haven't seen them. How are your lovely friends? How are Flo and Charlotte? So yes, if you're watching me now, if you've got any questions, then let me know. Always up for asking questions. So this is going to be the eyes and the ears. Of course, it's not approved. Oh dear. Right. We'll see what happens. You have I said you show me. Oh yeah, that's good. Charlotte's in Ibiza. Wow, lucky thing. I bet it's hot out there. It's a nice time to go away, actually. I always think half term. It's like, just after Easter, so weather's better and not as pricey as when you go away in the summer holidays. So you've been keeping yourself busy then, Isla? Doing little bits. You just got 1 week off. There's another one. I like that one. That one's really cute. It's very ginger, isn't it? It looks very, that bit there makes it look very, very ginger. Right, let's do another one. We're gonna get the ones done I want to get done tonight. So I've got 3 to go, and then that's all of them ready. Just got to put them together. So what did I? Oh, I said that one wasn't big enough, didn't I? And then we'll show you. It's only 1 week. I'm making the most of it. Oh well, you know what? It'll be the summer holidays before you know it. It'll literally be. Have you got exams as well, or are you not that exam year? Right, let's do. No, lots of people got their exams, haven't they, when they go back? You're so excited. We're so excited for the summer holidays. I don't blame you. I'm going to do one in that fabric, Dale. I've got a bit of that left. Not a lot, but a bit. What have we got? What have we got? How about the brown one? Yeah, the brown one. Hello, Roxy. Welcome to you. So I'm going to do. So I need that one there. I like to place them in the right position. So then, luckily. Oh, you're not in the exam yet. Oh, not yet. You're not. You'll be shuffling up to that level very soon, no doubt. And then it will be over in a flash before you know it. I think I'm going to use that one because I think the green might be nice as it is. And then, well, how about the Christmas one? It definitely will be. So what have you been doing on your half term then? Just been relaxing, resting, sitting out in the sun. It's always nice to get outside. I mean, I'll say, hello, Coastkeeper. What do you want to say? Your blog for the day? Oh, your Alice's quilt. Ah, hello, JB Sewing. Welcome to you. Welcome to you. So yeah, I'm going to do Christmas for there, and then I think that'd be quite cute. So how many blocks have you done so far then, Mary? You have to let me know. And are you enjoying it? That's the other thing. You've been tanning outside. Okay, so you just burn. Oh no. Today's number 16, Mary. That's amazing. Amazing. Wow. Be careful, get your sun cream on then, Isla. I'm definitely not a sun worshipper at all. I'd much rather be in the shade than be out in the sun. And I'm happy to sit out in the sun, but my friends know me well. I have to go into the shade. They're like, sit in the shade. So much fun. Here comes Onwards Founders again. Yeah, same. So much fun. He finally got into the half square triangles, and they're your absolute favourite. That's amazing. Oh, I'm really pleased that you're enjoying making that quilt. You have to send me a photo when it's done. I'd like to see that. I bet it's going to be a very pretty one. Hello, Hannah Apple. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So, right. I'm going to get that one there. And do the ears. So that's the Christmas is going to be the... thank you very much. Thank you for sending me a heart. That's amazing. The Christmas is going to be the eyes, and then I'm going to do this one as the ears. Gotta get that. Actually, wrong way around again. Oh, the heat is getting to me. Yeah, so I've got 2 more to do, and then I'm going to show you that Trapunto cushion I've been working on. So the front of it is now done. I've just got to quilt the backing, the back 2 sides of it, and then do the prairie points around the edge of it. I decided I'm going to do prairie points, which will be quite cute. Do love a prairie point. So yeah, so what, and if you've got any questions, let me know. I'm always happy to answer sewing questions. And I'm too hot to restart it. We're going to leave it as it is. We're just going to see what happens. Let's see what happens. See if it just rectifies itself. Oh dear. Right, take these a little bit off. Got a little pot over the side of all my little snippy bits. Put that one in there, put that one in there. Thank you so much for liking my live. If you're able to share it, then please do as well. That's looking quite cute. I do this one. Now as the pussycat's gone, I think I can safely what's the word? Safely iron it. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to last 10 tonight. I'm so hot. It is a lot. It is a lot. Right. That's looking cute. That's looking cute. This cat is going to look amazing. Okay, I'm going to let's put that one to there, put my little seams together and do another stitch along there. So is all your birthday cake gone now, Dale? Is it all finished? Probably still got some to share. Ah, here comes Sarah. What, you got some to share or it's all gone? One of the two. Ah, there's another one. Oh, here comes the cat. That one's definitely wonky, that one. I'm very good, Sarah. I am... No, don't go in it, Jean. No, don't go in the iron. Thank you very much. I don't want any problems. You can sit on there. I'm very good, Sarah. I'm just very hot. It's like another day of another day of heat, isn't it? And I'm just doing another cat block. Ah, yeah, this is Jinxie cat. You want my fluff? That's my fluff ball. Ah, thank you, Mary. She's you can just see her legs here at the moment. She loves sitting there when I'm ironing. When I'm sewing. That shows how hot I am. My words are like all over the place. Like, oh, it's too hot. It's too hot. I'm going to do another... I might do the black one with... How about the black with the... Oh, what's that one there? Oh, that's one I don't think I've used. It might be one of my old bits that have left from before. I've still got quite a big pile, which is good because I can use these for cut mats at some point if I've done enough for her quilt. Yes, so... oh, well, you like that one. You like that one, Sarah. It's nice, isn't it? Nice burgundy. It's quite a dark burgundy. Right, so that's for there. Oh, here's the cat's. Sounds quite funny when I say the cat's bottom. That's the cat's bottom. I'm gonna put that one on there. So are you good, Sarah? Have you had a good like bank holiday and everything else? Are you brave in the heat? That's such a lot. Right, I'm going to pop that one to there. Yes, I can't do the... Jinx, do not put your tail near that. That's not a good idea. She does like going on the mat once I've ironed on it because obviously it's even warmer than it was, but then she's probably really hot as it is. Aren't you, my fluff? You're very hot. She was all of a bit of a, how did the, oh, hello, Karen. How did the jelly roll quilt go? Oh, so the jelly roll top, yeah, it's all finished. And I might be able to find it actually in a minute to show you if you want to see it. Did you want to see it? Because I could grab it. At the moment I'm doing my cat quilts. Hello, Rhonda. Rhonda's come back. You found us again, which is good. That was quick. Yeah, well, are you talking about my birthday one, or you're talking about the rainbow one? Because technically the birthday one is not yet finished. I've definitely got more on that to do. You missed it. Okay, I will in a bit when I finish this. I will go and grab it. Yeah, so the birthday one is not finished yet. I've got a bit more on that to do, but the one that I'm using for my backdrop, you didn't know. Oh, amazing! A bit quicker than 20-year quilt. You did the other day. Your 20-year quilt. I love that. Can't be that bad, can it, Karen? Actually, I'm going to use this one. Would be cute. Look, this bit of fabric's got buttons on it. It's got buttons. That would be quite cute. There's one more bottom there. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. Yeah, I think this one's going to be quite cute. I will definitely go and grab that in a bit to show you. Because then I can get a cup of tea. What's your plans for the week coming? I think I'm going to be still doing some of the labels for my quilts. I found another quilt that I thought, yeah, that one definitely needs to be labelled. And hello, Teresa, welcome to you. And so yeah, so that one's going to be done. And then carrying on the labels, really. Trying to get them all done, get my quilt museum all sorted. That's my plan for the rest of the week. And catch them and trying to get the cushion ready as well. Packing up your house. Oh, you're moving at the weekend. Are you staying in the same area, Sarah, or are you going to somewhere completely different? Oh, good luck for that. Hope that goes well. That one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. Yes, have you got any questions? Do let me know. If you're just joining now, you want to know anything about what I'm doing or who I am, then just let me know. Definitely makes for a interesting live stream when you get asked those questions. Not far, 15 miles away. Oh, that's not too bad then. That is not too bad. What have I got planned for the rest of my week? Well, so tomorrow, I'm actually teaching tomorrow. I'm teaching a top tote bag tomorrow. And then go to the cinema in the evening. And then Thursday, I've got to go through the quilts that I need to put labels on them. And I might get back to my birthday jelly roll quilt, maybe. I'd like to get that finished because I really want to get to the point where I am going to wad it and then back it. Well, obviously got the backing, but wad it and then run it through the sewing machine to actually quilt it. Because I do quite like doing that stage. I mean, it takes hours, but I do quite like doing that stage, which is good. And AI summary saying, sewing a cat quilt and discussing her week's sewing plans. I am indeed, AI summary. You got that one right tonight. Gotta get right. We've got one more to go after this, and then I will go and find that quilt for you. That jelly roll top. This one's going to look very, very cute with the burgundy square, and then the burgundy kind of eyes as well. I think I'd like to try and make it in a much bigger block. Obviously this one's using 5-inch squares. There you go. Look at that one. That's quite cute. It's really good. I think, because I've done this on a 5-inch square, I think it'd be interesting to see what it looks like in like a bigger, maybe do it in, I don't know, if you could do it in an 8, you could do it in an 8, I think. You had a late tea, food board, crackers, too hot for cooked tea, I know, Rhonda. Here comes ribbons and bows, welcome to you, welcome to you. I know, that sounds like very nice though, actually. Nice little summery, it's quite funny actually, because we're going to go for dinner to our friends on Sunday. And they were going to do a roast dinner, and they're like, look, it's going to be too hot, so should we just do a little salad, little chickeny salady thing? I was like, yeah, why not? Absolutely. So yeah, I think everybody's now adjusting what they're eating because of how hot the weather is. I think I'm going to go for one of those with, what should we do? How about that one? Yeah, that one and that one. Okay, so now I've finished with these. I'm going to put them back in my little there. That's got the... I might actually keep hold of this because I might do some more cat blocks at some point because they're actually quite good fun to do. That one goes there, that one goes there. And then let's do that one and... Oh, we're going to use the queen. Actually, let's use the queen. That's quite cute. That. Do you remember that one? I showed you that one before, didn't I? Put that one there. Oh, we'll use that. There we go. So this is the last one. And I've got all 24 done, and then the next stage then is to square them all off and sew them together, which is going to be really exciting. So maybe, if Thursday morning, I'm just trying to think how I could do it. Maybe Thursday morning I could square them off, and then in the evening we can stitch them together. Yeah, there's a thought. Right, I'm gonna pop that there. Do the cat's bottom first. I mean, you could do it in any order really, as long as you end up sewing all the pieces together. I just like to work. I think I like to work left to right. I think that's what it is. So I'm going to put that like that. Take off this bit. Snippy. Put that in there. Then we're going to stitch that together. Hello, ribbons and bows. Welcome to you. They've been making many bows lately. Oh, hang on. Just realised. Nearly did it. Nearly stitched it to the wrong bit. I mean, it wouldn't have been a problem because I would just unpick it, but it's always ideal not to do it, isn't it, really? It's quite funny, actually. I was... Hello, here comes IDK. I was editing a little video today to go up on TikTok, and hello, how are you? And it did make me chuckle because it obviously got a fluff on me. Obviously it translates what I'm saying, or it tries to translate what I'm saying, should I say? Tries to. And instead of saying the Quilters Association, it said the Crocodile Association. I had to laugh. I was in absolute hysterics. I was just like, I can't believe it said the Crocodile Association. You're fine. Good. Are you brave in the heat? It's too much. Let's hope it's gonna... I got all the fans going, IDK. So I'll do this one last block, and then I will put you guys on pause, and I will go and find that quilt, the quilt top. Won't take me long to get it. There we go. Do the chubby. You know the company, the London company I like? Yes, I do indeed, Dale. Is there something interesting going on with them? The company beginning with L, that one. Hello, brown sugar. Hope you're good. on this very, very hot day is too much. I'll be happy when it's raining. I'm definitely a winter baby. That over there. This is the last one to do. You got the... Oh, if you booked today, that was signed. Wow. That's exciting. Ah. I wonder which one that was then. Is it the Alice one? Or is it... I think I have a feeling I know which one. Again, it's signed. That's amazing. Oh, it is. Oh, here comes Homestead. Hello, Homestead. Thank you very much for sending me a heart. That's very good, kind. How are you? Are you good? We are having a real heat wave over here at the moment, Homestead. It's too much. I don't deal well with the heat. That's true. It's like, oh, too much, too much, too much. I've got all the fans going. Trouble is, when you've got the fans going, it's like all over something. Is it raining? No. It is. Oh, we can probably hear. What you can probably hear is my fans. I've got lots of fans on. And one this side and one over that side. Because I can't have my aircon on. Because if I put my aircon on, you guys won't be able to hear me because it's too noisy. There's too much. Oh, the fans. Yeah, it's fans. I've got a really big one, and then I've got a smaller one. But I might turn the big one off shortly if I don't need that one. Right, so now I'm going to stitch that bit to that bit. And that's the last one done. And we've done 24 of them. I can't believe it. And then we're going to get out that cushion. You just ordered another fan. I think so. That's the thing though, isn't it, you see? It's always like, now that we order them, you want to order them when it's not hot. Because then the prices just rocket, don't they? I can't believe on the very last one it decides to mash itself up. Yeah. Like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Oh my goodness me. I'm going to try and get it, prise it apart. Don't know what has been said. What has been said? Oh, it's super sensitive tonight, isn't it? Super sensitive. Let's see. Oh, there we are. I think I might have done it. Why does it have to be on the very, very last one that it's going to cause you grief? What a nightmare. Yes, it is. So, such a nuisance. Look, it's mashed itself up. Now, it had no trouble, did it? It had no trouble with the other blocks. And the very last one, it decides that, no, I'm going to cause trouble. Maybe it's because this is the one with the fabric with the queen on it. She's like, don't turn me into a cat block. Right, let's see if this will work. There we go. There we go. So what have you been up to, Homestead? Have you been busy? Been doing any crafty stuff? Right, there is the last one, a bit of a slightly mashed. It needs ironing and it needs squaring up, but that is the last incoming cat. How cute is that one? I like that one, but I really like the what do you call it? The bit with the queen, that bit there, because that fabric there is actually really special fabric because that's a Jubilee fabric, so it's quite old. It is pretty, isn't it, Sarah? I know. It's really cute. Really, really cute. You want your username? What does that mean, Dale? You want to change your name? Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to stop it. I'm going to put it on pause. I'm going to go and find the jelly roll thing to show you guys. Hold on a minute. If it will do it. I am back. I am back. Oh, you want your username? We want your username as Snow. Can you just take off the flake? I don't really know how that works. Okay, so thank you so much. So I'm back. Here it is. This is the Jelly Roll Race quilt. The quilt top. So this has 42 strips in it, and it's very, very pretty. It's come out very, very nice. I'm very happy with it. There you go. I'll call you down. Oh, you will call you down. I get you now. There you go. Look at that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I do love doing it when you've got like the points there. Sometimes I put like a 2.5 inch block in it, and that pussycat's going over there, and that looks quite cool as well. And I'll show you the other side. It's quite difficult to hold it up really, because it's quite big. I think it's about a single bed size. I mean that is pretty striking, isn't it? Where that changes, I quite like that. So yeah, there you go. Hello Lucas. That's it. That's it there. Right. So what we're going to do now is dun dun dun. I'll keep it down here. So if anybody wants to ask about that again, turn off your camera. I'm not turning off my camera. I'll keep it on. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what that's all about. It says I'll turn off my camera. I just went on pause. Oh, I think it's been very sensitive tonight. Anyway, so yes, I've done those ones, and what I'm going to do, I just realised my cat actually moved my fan. I'm going to pop these away. So these are now done now. So I've now got 48 blocks. So we've got 24 in that direction, 24 in the other direction, and I'm very, very happy with that. Actually, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to pop that in, because then I can divide up where it is between it and there. Thank you, Sarah. It is beautiful, isn't it? I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I'm very happy with the jelly roll thing as well. I do need to iron it, and then I'm not going to back it because I'm going to use it as a backdrop. That's my plan for all like my little Zoom meetings and that kind of stuff behind me. I'm going to use it as that. I mean, I could put one of those, you know, those artificial ones up that you know, the ones that you could just do an arty thing. But I think it's quite nice to have a quilt actually. Sometimes I do put my other quilts up. It just depends really. So that is that done. I'm happy. That is good to go. That is very, very good to go. So now you're all probably waiting to see it, aren't you? You're probably like, show me, show me. How many blocks did I make? So homestead, I made 48 in all. So there's 24 in one direction that way, the cat's going that way, and 24 of the cat's going that way. And then I like mix them all up all around the quilt. That's the plan. So there's 48 blocks, and they're going to be, I reckon they'll be 8.5 inch by the time I've squared them up. And then I'll put it together for my friend for her birthday, and then wad it and back it, and I've already got the cat fabric ready to go for it. So yes, that's really, really good. I know. So I will definitely keep you guys updated on that. So don't worry, you will not miss it. Right. So let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I've actually moved my fan. I think my cat's had enough now. She's gone over there. So now you know the Trapunto cushion. Well, wait. These are the bits ready to go. Are you ready to see it? Because I've actually. So what I've done is, I'll show you the back first. So what I've done, as you can see, I've trimmed off all the excess bits around there, because you need to do that, because if you don't trim off the excess bits, when you've got this on, like the wadding on it and then the backing on it, it will show that the differences in the colour, because obviously you've got this extra white. And then, so then, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I've done it. Let's see if I come back a bit, you can see it all in one hit. No, that way. There you go. There you go. What do you think? How it's come out? I mean, I'm really, really pleased actually how it's come out. So I've decided I'm going to do. I know, Dale. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. Yeah. So I stitched. You see that bit down the bottom, the 6/6/26. I just stitched in the little dots. Can you see that in there and there? So I didn't puff those out. I mean, they're so small. That's the problem. They're so small. So if you haven't seen this homestead, I don't know if you have. This is called Trapunto, and as you can see, this is for my friend's wedding vow renewal for 15 years, and I did some hearts on it. So my plan now is I've got to do the prairie points on it, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do those. The first stage actually is to stitch the edging down, because I folded it back, so I just need to stitch the edging down. And then I've got the wadding. That's going to be the inside fabric of this one. So I did that one. I'm going to put that there. The fear that my cat's going to come and sit on it. Oh, that's going to be the problem. And then I've got this, so that is the fabric that's going to be on the back of it. So I'm going to do it like a magic fold cushion. That's what I'm going to do. So that's one side, again with that as the inside fabric, and then that's going to be the other side of the cushion with the inside fabric as well. And there, so we're going to do that. So tonight the plan is I'm going to stitch all the way around there. We're going to quilt these two pieces. That one doesn't need quilting. And I don't think it needs quilting, because no point, because this is already quilted, so that one needs quilting. And then obviously make the prairie points. And the prairie points, well, there's the squares ready for the prairie points. And then if we get this far, I've then got to make the little ties to tie up the back of the cushion. So that's what we're going to do, I think, tonight. Yeah. So let's get this. I'm quite looking forward actually to getting this stitched together. We'll see how we get on, but first of all I'm going to get a sip of my drink to keep me going. Right, so I think I'm going to go, yeah, it has come out really, really well. I'm very happy how it's come out. And hopefully they will like it as well. So all I've done with the edging, because you remember I did that stitch line around the edge, I've just folded the back in and then stitch it down to there. Do I sew full time? I mean, I suppose I probably do. I mean, I film a lot for my YouTube channel as well. But I mean, I do actually sew every single day. I'm always sewing every single day. And here comes Onward. I can show you the cushion Onward. You just joined at the right point. I'm just doing the border around the Trapunto cushion. So yeah, I mean, I'm either sewing or I'm teaching or I'm filming for my YouTube channel. So I like a variety, you see. Trapunto. I like a variety, you see, Rhonda, but it's all sewing related. Everything I do is sewing related, even if I'm not sewing. I'm actually sewing. Thank you so much. Send in the rose. That's very kind. Yeah, so I folded in the edges as Onward's just turned up. I will explain what I've done on the back for you, because I've snipped off all the excess fabric that I didn't need, and then I've now just folded back the fabric because it's got a border on it. If you've got any questions you want to know, let me know. Happy to answer them. If I can, that is, obviously. I'll try my very best. Putting my pins in my pin cushion. Right, got one more edge to do. It's almost like a picture frame actually on it. Yes, I've got 2 more labels to do on my quilts. I was just thinking actually, I might actually put one of my own labels on it. I don't think I'll put a special label on it. And I suppose I could see if, depending if there's time. Maybe if there's time. Right. Are you ready? Onward. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Look, I did it all. Question. Look, look, look. What do you think onwards? I've done the numbers now. 6, 6, 26, 15 years. M&S and 2 hearts. 2 hearts because there's 2 of them. So now I need to do now is put on the prairie points around the edge. And go on. What is your question? What is your question? Love your questions. So if you're wondering why Onward is giving me his questions, if you're wondering what a prairie point is, then it's basically, prairie point is where you get any square triangle, and then you fold it over and you fold it over again. That essentially is a prairie point, and then you have them so they're all like the same direction. So I'm going to pop them around here. I think I might put the thing on top actually. No, I can work from home, but self-employed is not easy. I know. And because Rhonda, I also care for my daughter as well, you see. So I've always worked for myself. Before I started the So Happy Quilters Association, I was a florist, and I did that for 12 years. And so yeah, so I've done it I've been doing it, working for myself for a long, long time. So I've only got 3. Can you stitch cotton over the letters so that it has that matte look? Can you stitch cotton over the letters? I mean, so do you think? Yeah, no, I don't think you are explaining yourself properly. Try it again. Do you mean like stitch over like that? Because you could do that. Like, is that what you mean? So you'd like come, obviously you wouldn't have to go on the back, you just go on the front, and you could do more stitching over or just use another material. I think no, it's fine. I think that would be quite difficult because you'd have to cover the whole thing. And then if you snip it there, all of that's going to be frayed. Because if you look at the back, look. So obviously that was covered with another material. So essentially you're talking about doing it on the front. And what you'd end up with is all these little bits like that. I mean, I think if you want it to be a different colour, maybe you would stitch over like that. Obviously embroidery cotton. I mean, that would look quite cute. That would work. What do you think about that idea? Now, so I've got 3... I've only got 3 of them. Do I do 3 together? Might do 3 at the end. So hopefully this should work out. So if I try and find, like on a bomber jacket, the letters raised, but it was in red. Yeah. That's a bit complicated. Because I mean the thing is with a bomber jacket, the fabric's very, very different. Very different. That is more like a kind of a satin, isn't it? So if you're wondering why I'm doing the prairie points facing in, they're not going to be facing in because when the cushion's stitched, they're actually going to be on the outside. But to stitch them round, you've got to put them on the inside first of all. Just in case you're wondering. How do you do that cotton stitching? What you mean on like over and over? Is that what you mean? You have to let me know, Onward. Okay. Right, so hopefully, I was wondering, oh yeah, you're wondering, you're thinking that's not going to look right, because yeah, when you stitch it, when you put the front, obviously the backing's got to go on here, and then they will end up going out, and I'm going to stitch it right across the edge. That's what happened. So now hopefully this should work out right. If not, you have to shuffle it. But you just basically have to make sure that all these bits are in the right direction. That sounds like I'm going to ruin the jacket. I think what you would have to do on a jacket onward is put like another bit onto it. So, e.g., you'd make something like this, and then you would stitch this onto the jacket. That's how you would do it, rather than do it as part of the jacket. Because the problem with that as well is the fabric in that's not going to stretch enough for what you need. Right, I'm going to try, and hopefully, quilt looks good. Oh, this looks good. We're making a quilt and it looks good. I made them all early and I forgot to trim some of them in half. So now hopefully this should, so what you do as well with prairie points is you overlap it as you're going across. Oh, the pillow. Yes, I know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm actually very impressed how it's coming out. It could look very pretty. Yeah, so you basically get your centre one. If you've got a specific fabric you want to put in the middle, you get your centre one and then you overlap them. And what should happen is, like that point there should be, if you can see, that point there should be to that point there. So they should all overlap each other. But obviously, if you get to, we're going to find out in a minute, so when we get to the end, we might not. You're going to do through. Oh yes, so no, I'm going to do prairie points. I've decided, because I think prairie points are kind of more patchworky than doing frills, and I quite like a prairie point. I like doing Christmas table runners in a prairie point with prairie points, and they look quite cute. Look, so they're not going to stay like that. They are going to go out. So let's see, and what should happen is, hopefully, we should work our way into the corner. So what you do is you kind of like go to the corner there, you can see. You've seen that before? Yeah, amazing. Come over there. And we should be able to line them up enough. Okay. Wonderful. Now I'm going to go back to here, get a blue one there. They might need a little bit of shuffling, but yeah, but they're quite effective once they're actually stitched in place. They are actually quite effective. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it. So you see there, so I've done that line there. I'm going to turn it to here, and then that one should be a green. This one should be a green. And I think I've got enough, hopefully. To put there. So you kind of want it so they join up in the corner in there. So I might just move, because I've got that one in, I'm going to move this one slightly over, so then when they flap back they should look like that. That's the plan. Now I need a blue. You're going to need some practice on the machine. You definitely are. This is quite a nice little thing to make for Christmas, actually. It's quite effective in Christmas fabric. I might do another one at Christmas. It's been a while since I made a Christmas table runner. I might start thinking about that. After our quilt show in September, we'll start planning all the Christmassy stuff. Right, so that's going to go there. And that one needs to come here. So how many did I get on this side? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, okay. So it should work out. And that's the plan anyway. Like I say, it's all gone quiet again. Oh, it's so infuriating. We'll get this done and then we'll see where we are. If it's still quiet because of the TikTok ghosts, then we'll make a decision on what to do. Well, Christmas will come after your Trapunto outfits. Hello, Pammy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, yes, Christmas will definitely come after your your Trapunto outfits. Just do one that says Trapunto. I think that'd be quite funny. Now, see, I don't have. That's a real shame. I don't have one of those squares in the gnome fabric to go at the bottom, but it is what it is. There was not enough fabric because I needed it for the backing. That was the problem. Right, so we'll turn it around so you can see how it's looking. Looking pretty. So now we're going to turn it round. Oh, it's making it heavy as well. Now we're going to go green, blue. Oh no, we can't have green. We need to do blue there. Blue, that's it. Because you want them to alternate, so you don't want them to be like clashing with each other. And I'm going to run out of pins, I reckon. Let's have a little look. I might go and turn that other fan off in a minute. Oh, it does sound like rain to you guys. I wish it was raining. No, we shouldn't wish for rain. Actually, I might. Just had an idea. I think I might put the point that's got the gnome fabric. I might put that so it's out, so it's on top of the others. You will see what I mean in a minute when I do it. Now I can do the blue one. Ah, here comes Dylan. How are you, Dylan, this evening? Hope you're good. What is the gnome fabric? The gnome fabric is... I will show you, Dale. Here we are. No, not Dale. Onward. Here it is. There's the gnome fabric. Gnomes. That's cute, isn't it? That one. That's going to be the backing of the cushion because the lady that I'm making it for and her other half, she really likes gnomes. She likes gnomes in a garden, so decided to do gnomes on the back. Yes, it is very, very hot, isn't it? Isn't it, Dylan? Dylan, out of interest, when you were like flicking through your TikTok-y thing, could you actually see us live, or was there like a thing on it to say that we weren't live? We've had a few little problems tonight. Thought I'd ask you, as you're the recent one that's come walking in, as Leon says. Right, so now I'm going to go blue. Oh, here we go. What's better? Oh, we got the puzzle game. It's a doggy. Oh. Ah, that was a nice one. I got a puzzle game and it was a doggy. Thought it was technically sewing turn. We're scrolling. Oh, okay. Oh, so it showed me his live. That's good. That's good to know. Thank you very much. Because sometimes you see when we get stung by TikTok, it doesn't show us. But it's obviously released itself. I will not worry now then. Everybody's down the beach anyway. We're scrolling. Amazing. Okay. So then what we'll do is once I clip these on, and I am actually going to run out of quilters clips in a minute, and I will have to. If I do follow you, I think they can't near enough. I think. Ah, right. Yeah. I think that could be. That is good. That is good though. Good to know. Right, I'm going to grab some more. I think I've got some more. Oh, I have got some more. Oh, more clips. In my secrets drawer. Got a broken one there. That one's quite sad. Okay. So now I need a blue. Yeah, thank you so much for liking my live. See if you could share it as well. That would be really helpful. Let's see what happens. That entices more people to come on in and watch us doing the Trapunto cushion with the prairie point edges. Okay, so now we're going to do the bottom. So look how it's looking out. Obviously it is very, so look, it looks very pretty. Can you imagine that though, if that was actually a Christmas table runner? That would look really pretty. And then we're going to quilt the back. So I'm going to stitch this bit around, then I'm going to pin the backing on, and then we're going to quilt the other two bits and then put it all together. Oh, I've got to do the ties. That's the other thing, I've got to do the ties. So now this one's going to be interesting because there's no, I think it'll be all right. I know, Dale, isn't it lovely? I think I want to make another one. I think I want to start another one. I was thinking actually. So I've got another friend who turns 60 next year. She's 60 in February. And there was someone else that I was thinking, oh my goodness, her at the end of the year. Who was that? Can't remember now. And there's one next year, so I could do one for her. I could start it now. Because she's February next year, so, you know, could definitely do that. Where's my prairie point direction? There we are. Try and get as close as I can into the corner. Do that one, and then I go do a blue one, and then a green one, and then a blue one, and then just keep. It's very cute, this fabric. It's got tiny, tiny little bumblebees on it. It's very sweet. And another green. And if there's any left, you know what I might do? I might make them some cut mats. Should we do that? Should we make them some cut mats to match? That would be quite cute. They're going to have a cushion and then cut mats. Because obviously I do keep making a lot of dono for our charity, so I'm making for my friends. And then the blue. Ah, thank you, Dylan, for liking my live. So what have you been up to today, Dylan? Have you had a good day? Apart from like sweltering in the heat. I think I saw the weather forecast. It's going to be, we might have a bit of rain on Thursday, I think. Thursday or Friday, I think I saw. This is very, very cute. Yes, the other thing as well, when you do the prairie points, you don't iron them down because you want that kind of puffiness, that kind of puffy puffiness for it of the point. Obviously, if you're gonna do like a Christmas table runner and then you're gonna wash it and iron it, then yeah, you're gonna not have a puffiness. But I wouldn't iron them now. So what I want to do is, okay, I think this is going to work. I think this is going to work, people. We're going to, I need to get another green in there because otherwise I'll have two blues together and you don't want two blues together. So I'm just going to fit another one in. Then maybe I might just shuffle it up. We'll see how that works. You're doing a bit of sewing. Same time, do tonsillitis infection. Oh no. Oh no. You don't want to have you don't want to have a temperature in this heat as well. Good job you managed to stave that off. Okay. So I'm going to try and get it as close as I can into the corner. And then amazing. Right. Okay. So I'm just going to now have it. So now I've done, see the bottom line, there's the bottom line. And then I'm going to, just where I've got the gnome cushion, the gnome ones, I'm just going to make that go out. Because I think that will look better if that is sticking out. Like that. Okay. And then we'll do the top one. Change that to there as well. And then we'll do this one. Slightly want to move that up a tiny bit. You don't want too much of a gap on the corner, you see. When you stitch it out, you don't want too much of a gap. So I'm going to get this one, flick that out. There we go. Right, I think we're good to stitch it, people. And look how many I've got left. I've got loads left, so we can make some cut mats. Let me make sure I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got 10 of each left, about 10 of each left. So we should definitely so we'll make some cut mats to match. Wouldn't that be funny? As we get some more drink. I'm so hot, honestly. Okay, let's stitch around the edge. What machine do I use? So the one that I've got here, Dylan, is a 9450QCP. 9450QCP. If you go and have a look at that, you'll find the one that's in this sewing room. And in my other sewing room is a B790. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch around the edge. You've got to go like as close as possible and making sure you get all the edge of the points. Oh. Obviously there's a lot of fabric that you're going through, so you kind of want to go a little bit slower. And they will shuffle as well as you're sewing them, so you kind of want to, I don't know what I could use. You've got to keep the points down when you're stitching. I mean, the points will get covered up. Yeah. Oh yeah, QCP. That's it, 9450 QCP. That's the one. I think the one, obviously mine's quite a few years old, but I think they do still do it, but it's like an upgraded model, I think, now. So I'm using the end of my little unpicker just to like push it down to there to keep it underneath the sewing machine. Ah, here comes tea. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm doing more of my cushion. That's it. That's it. That's the one, 9450 QCP. I quite like it. It is essentially a quilting machine, so it's quite a big machine. But, you know, it has everything you need. And then I think I mentioned to you before, on my YouTube channel, there is a video of my sewing room tour, and it shows my other machine on that one. The one that I take when I go to like workshops and sewing retreats and that kind of thing. I need to get that machine out a bit more actually, because she only gets used when I go out and about. Oh, hang on, that's slightly moved. There we go. Ah, thank you so much. It is a lovely machine, honestly. It really, and you know what I love about it? Because obviously, you know, I said I've got my B790. Look up B790, Dylan. That's in my big sewing room. This is in my little sewing room, because I've had this one for quite a long time. I think I've had her since 2019. I think 2019. And what I love about this machine is it does like go and go and go and go and go and go and go. You know, it doesn't complain very much, doesn't need very much. Whereas the other one needs a lot of oiling, a lot of defluffing, a lot more servicing. I mean, it's a great machine, the other one I've got, but... And I do like a lot of the features on this one. Is it more... Yeah, it is more for more quilting. The reason why, because of the throat space, so the bit that goes through... you can't see it. This bit here, there, the throat space is much bigger. That's why it is for quilting, really. I mean, you know, it is for everyday sewing as well, but you can get like a much bigger quilt through it. Hello, Broken Road. Welcome, welcome to you this evening. As the bonus of making it easier to quilt it in it. Exactly. Yeah. It's really great. I would highly recommend it, but obviously, you know, it is what they call a considered purchase though, Dylan. So it is clearly maybe one you want to build up to. And then, you know, if you've got one of those, you probably never need anything else. Because it's got, you know, I do all my lettering on it, you know, for my quilt labels. But the other one that I've got in my big sewing room, that one's a bit special. Right, can I turn the corner here? Let me see. I might just. There we go. That's a fairly good machine though, really. That price point. But you know, eventually what will happen is that one will be your backup. Because that's how I started off with one of those. That kind of price point machine, really. It's getting there. You do kind of have to like stop and start when you're doing prairie points because you want to make sure you're catching the points of the patchwork. You change her direction. Ah, good. Well, I'm changing more towards patchwork and quilting and bag making. I do like making a bag. We haven't done a bag in a while, have we? To do a bag. Maybe we'll do. Well, we're gonna do the easy tote bags anyway. How's your Walking Dead going? Are you caught up on it, or are you watching it all over again? Because hasn't that series finished now? I need to get back to watching that. I haven't watched it in ages. I'm quite far behind, I think. We're making a few bags. Which is a bit. Oh, I know. I'm making a few bags because Rebecca got to make 100 bags. I know that book. I think, if I remember rightly, that's who I interviewed last year. The person who made that book. Let me just double check. And I can tell you. Yes, it is. Yeah, so if you go to my YouTube channel and you go down to my interviews, you will see that I interviewed the person who made that book. The lovely Stuart. And I think he just released it. What? I know. I interviewed him. Go on my YouTube channel. Go and have a look. I did it in... let me have a look. Hang on. I could tell you when. I don't think it went on till about... maybe October. I think I will tell you, he was one of my
transfer your old license
in September last year. That's right, I did it. And it is called Interview with Him. This will go down 8 months ago. 8 months ago is when I interviewed him. My YouTube, yes, my YouTube. That's right. My YouTube is exactly the same as this TikTok name. I wonder what his voice sounded like. Ah, honestly, his stand was incredible. It was like going onto a TV set. Because you know, he was on the Sewing Bee. He was on the very first series. Although he didn't win it, I think I was a bit upset about that. Read his book, but I thought, that's amazing. What? He was on the Sewing Bee. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. And actually, he might even be coming to our quilt show in September. You never know. But yeah, go and have, yes, the same name as this one, So Happy Quilt Association. Don't forget to subscribe as well, Dylan. Please do. And you'll see when I interviewed him. Because I think I think the book was just out when I saw him. Good. There's some fun videos on there. My 24-hour sewing marathon's just gone up on there that we did. That was last October. We're doing another one this October. You can get involved in if you want to. I will live stream it on TikTok at the same time. People can get involved on Zoom. Oh, we're back round to the middle. That's exciting, that is. Right, we're back round to the beginning. Then we're going to quilt those. It's another reason why I like this machine actually, Dylan, because it's got lots of lovely patterns. So we're going to do, we'll see what we can do. Right, so now I've stitched them all. They're all stitched on around the edge. Can you see that? They're all stitched on. Actually, I'm just going to do a little like that. The prey points, and now, so then they're going to flap out like that. That's how they would be on the cushion. They're going to be like that around there. So for my next trick, thank you so much. I think it's cute as well. So for my next trick is I'm going to lay the wadding on, lay the backing on. I'm just going to think about this because I need to zigzag it round. Actually, no. No, that's fine because the zigzag is going to be across there. That's fine. So where's the backing? There's the backing. The backing and the wadding. So this should hopefully, if my measurements are right, this should fit. That's the plan. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it flat there and I'm going to clip it round, because then what we'll be doing is, see, this is the other thing as well, you see, Dylan. The other reason why you need a quilting machine, because this machine will be, this is going to go through a lot of layers. And so your normal, like your basic machine would not go through this amount of layers, because it's going through like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. That is 6 layers. And then I've got to put the other bits on it. So it's going to have another 3. So it'll have 9 layers to go through. And then I'm going to zigzag it all the way around. I mean, I don't have to put the wadding on it. I don't have to. I mean, I could easily have left it like that and then just put that fabric on. But I thought, it's going to go on a cushion, so I thought it might be a bit nicer. As I said before, not bulk. Yeah, exactly. There you go. And also the other thing as well is, can you see? You can see my presser foot, can't you? Here. There. You see that? That's a lot higher. That bit there's a lot higher than it would be on your normal machine. And so therefore you can get like a lot more layers underneath it without actually like pushing it under. So that's kind of what you're paying for really on a quilting machine, and it's more like a sturdy machine because you're going through lots of wadding. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to zigzag that edge, which will stop it from fraying. And what I'm saving that for. There you go. You can always get one that, from like a marketplace, that one. You get one from there and then just have it serviced. I mean, that would be absolutely fine. Get like a second-hand one and get it serviced. There was another one my friend got. She got her second-hand. It was very similar to this one. It's another memory craft, but you can pick them up second-hand. Just remember, just get it serviced when you get it. Sometimes I do think, Dylan, that I love this machine so much that I'll be devastated when anything happens. I might buy another one now, so I've got a spare ready to go. Sometimes I think, oh, should I get another one? Right, so now I can see if my sizing has worked. No, she looks like she worked beautifully. Oh no, she's very, very good. I mean, I think the other thing as well is if you keep it serviced, that's the key to it. Keep it serviced. Right, so I've got a little bit of a bit there. Okay, I'm just going to stretch it out. So I've got a tiny bit I need to just snip off. It's not a lot. I didn't think it was going to be a lot when I was trimming it earlier. So I've got to stretch it down anyway, because obviously where those letters have been trapuntoed, they've got a little bit of a stretch in it. Oh, hang on, where have we gone? Up there. So how many bags of the 100 bags have you made then? I wonder if there is anybody who has actually made all 100 bags. That's not one of his books that I've got, sadly. I've got some of the others, but... here comes Breeze. You made 2 bags for the book, but you like 4 different versions. Because he designs his own fabric as well. Did you know that? It's quite Japanesey though, his fabric. No, quite blue. I'd love to actually buy one of his quilts. I kind of did hint actually when I interviewed him. I did say to him, I said, do you like by any chance sell any of your quilts or anything like that? And he said, oh, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. So what I'm going to do, because there's basically what I've got like a little bit of a ruched, a bunched up bit there. So I'm going to rescue it by moving the prairie point on, and then putting in like a little tiny little pleat in the corner. That's all it needs really. If I can get the prairie point off, that is the thing. Oh, Dale, if you're still there, what I was going to say was, on my website on the gallery, there is one that says about the Quilts UK and around the show. Well, if you look in that gallery, you'll see the guy that I got my seam roller from, because there's some pictures of me buying it. You get an idea what they look like. And the bonus was you read halfway through, you realise it had all the patterns in the back. Ah, did you treat yourself to that book then? Or did someone get it for you? Right, so I'm just literally moving, doing a little bit of a shuffle in the corner. You saw it on Facebook. Ah, amazing. Yeah, I don't know if we put the pictures up. Well, from the album anyway, yeah. I mean, Eloise might have done. Maybe she put them up. I think she did, because she took them off me. Right, now, so what I've done is, there you go. I am so thirsty. Let me just get my cup, sip of my tea. You would like one. Ah, that's okay. Be right back. Never mind her birthday because she thinks I want some bags. It's alright. Come back when you're ready. Right. So what I need to do is I'm going to stitch this bit again. I'm not surprised that's happened because there's a lot of stretch in it, you see, because of all these letters. There's a lot of stretch, so which is not a problem. So I'm going to do a little pleat in there, just in the corner, and when it's puffed out on the cushion it won't really notice anyway. Let me do it there. Yeah, there's I put the pictures up also the ones that I took as well. It's like a close-up one of his bits and bobs. He's a funny guy though, isn't he? Did you see? He's really, really sweet. Jonathan and somebody or other. Can't remember his wife. Right, I'm going to stitch this bit again, because after that we're going to zigzag it. I'm going to put that there. I reckon we'll get this finished tonight, you know, people. I think we definitely will. I'm going to be off to shut my curtains in a minute. Wonderful. Now it has got 2 lines. I don't think that'd be a problem. Right. So that's all stitched. So the rest of that is now going to need zigzagging around the edge. She called Carol. She called Karen. Don't know. I don't remember. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quilt this bit. I'm going to do it on this side because I don't want, because obviously that's the other side of the cushion. I'm going to get my ruler and my pen. Oh, I'm definitely covered in all the fabric tonight, that's for sure. So I'm just going to do 2.5-inch lines. And this is how we're going to quilt it. Right, African boys. Shouldn't have too many lines to follow. I think when I go and do my curtains in a minute, I'm going to restart it. We're going to do 3rd time lucky, I reckon, Dale. It's just, it's so slow tonight. Maybe it's the heat, who knows. Is the heat making you tired, Dale? It's really making me tired. Makes you like sleep a lot, doesn't it? Sleep until it's winter. Should be the other way around, really. I just went off a slight tangent there. That was okay. Actually, that one should go like that. I'll do that one again. Ever so tired, I know. It's just a nuisance, isn't it? It's like, oh, why? Why does it make us tired? It's just exhaustion of the trying to deal with the heat. Maybe it's extra brain energy. I think that's what it is. Yes, I'm drawing the lines so that I can then follow them when I do the quilting. Jinxie cat. What are you up to, my Jinx? Okay, right, so now what I'm going to do is quilt down those lines. I'm going to start in the middle and work out, and then I'll start in the middle and I'll work out. Let me have a look. quilt. Should we just do the wiggle? I don't have much energy, so I think we're just going to do the wiggle. Let's just do the wiggle stitch because I don't have much energy. And make it longer. Can't make it wider, but this one you can make it longer. Right, here we go. Sounds like a train. I was thinking about this cushion earlier. I'm thinking I could, because I'm doing it with a magic fold, so they can take the cushion cover off and then they can wash it. And I did think, oh, I could do it so they don't take the cover off, because in a way it would be easier. But then I thought, actually, no. I think she preferred to be able to take it off. You looked, but you can't see her name. Oh. Was it on the picture of that card I sent you? Might be on there. Don't know. It's getting dark, it's getting dark. So, looks good on that side, it's what we want. Sounds like a train. So if you're just joining me now, wondering what I'm doing, I am quilting backs of a cushion that I'm making. There's not actually that much to go now. So once I get these done, just got to edge it, and then we will need to do the zigzag around the edge. I'll be over the moon when this cushion's finished. I feel like a triumph. I feel like I can definitely go to a wedding now because I'll have a present to take. That reminds me, actually, I've still got to order a card. I need to get that done. Oh. Oh. There's always something to do. I'll put that on my list for tomorrow. It was Karen, there you go. Do I ever use an overlocker, Dylan? Well, put it this way. Go onto my YouTube channel and watch the video that's called I'm Definitely Not a Dressmaker. Then you'll know how much I don't love overlockers. And you'll know how my overlocker ended up in the car after about an hour. I do have an overlocker. I have a same model as this, same make as this one I should say, but it's an air threader overlocker, but I don't really get on with them really. And you can do a lot of like the overlock stitch, you know, like you can do a knit stitch on this, which is just the same as an overlock stitch. You can do a zigzag stitch. I mean, obviously if I was to run this through an overlocker, it would be probably much neater edge, but it didn't last long. Because I usually go into the patchwork class, and I decided to go into the dressmaking class. I decided to have a change. It was a good fun, actually. It was good fun. But like I said, my overlocker was back in the car. rather shortly. I probably need to go on a getting to know your overlocker workshop, I reckon. Right, that's this one done. Then we're going to do the other one. There you go. That is now... Can you kind of see the quilting in there? You can kind of see it. Yeah, you can see it a bit, can't you? That's the one reason why I like this machine, actually. It does do quilting quite well. I just need to iron that bit off in a bit. Leave that there. We'll do the next one. I reckon we'll get it done tonight, you know. Join you one down threads. I can't use it for 2 days. I know. You're like, oh, so annoying. They're giving me that, the challenge. I do think with overlockers, it's a kind of a love it or hate it situation, isn't it, really? That's what I reckon. You know, my Jinx. Jinxie cat is lurking again. Right, I'm going to do more lines. So I'm using my 2.5-inch ruler. I mean, you could do any, you know, you don't have to do 2.5-inch. Because, you know, I love doing jelly roll strips. 2.5-inch rulers are super helpful. It's one of your best rulers to get, I think. This has got strawberries on this fabric, Dale. Look, strawberries. It's very cute. Oh, here comes. Oh no, here she comes. She's going to get turfed off. Jinx, you can sit on there, not for long though, I'm afraid. You are going to get babooshed off. It has, isn't it? It's cute. I was trying to work out what I could back it with, and I thought, because I thought I need to back it with something. And also I might have to, because there's going to be a lot of fabric to go through, I might have to overlock. I might have to zigzag each piece first before I put it together, because it will compress the fabric down a bit if I do that. We shall see. We shall see if my sewing machine can cope with all these layers, because obviously putting the prairie points on it creates even more layers. We might be good. I think we will. Oh, Jean, can you see my... I don't think you can see her. There she is. There's a Jinxie cat. Sitting on the fabric. Right, I'm going to go the other way now. Naughty Jinxie, I know. You're very naughty. She's going to get moved though in a minute, Dale. She definitely will, because I'm going to need to iron these marks off. She's not going to like that. Are you, my fluff? Jinx is like, I can stay here as long as I like. Your dogs can't jump up on your desk space. That is very true, Dylan. Very true. Yeah, cats do like to get in the way more. Well, the thing is, they just want to be involved. My cats do. There we go. Yeah, no, she's gonna get me, isn't she, Dale? She's gonna be like, right. So now we're gonna do this one. Do this. So it's still in the lovely wiggle stitch. Oh, don't chonk chonk. It's a lovely sky out there tonight. Very pretty. It's like, yeah, when you I'll do a big quilt at some point, Dylan, and you'll see how good, like, you know, a big quilting machine is when you do a big quilt. I mean, you could do on a smaller machine, you could do like a single bed, that size. I think you'd struggle if it was like a king size. Now I'm going to turn it around, go from the side, because when you're quilting, you should always start in the middle and work your way out, so that your quilting like moves the fabric in the right direction. When you start on one side and you move over, it'll push it all. What should you say? More maybe clothes. I must fun to make. I know. I don't think clothes are fun to make. I mean, I suppose if you were making them for a purpose, or like if you were going to say have a business doing dress alterations, then maybe. But no, quilts and bags. Quilts, bags and cushions. There you go. That's the most favourite thing for me to do. That's what I like doing. On to the next one. Good point. Everything. So you haven't sewn for profit yet. You just give it away. Yeah. But you could. I was just thinking you could get involved in our. We make quilts for cats protection, and then the cost of learning to sew. Well, the thing is, so if you get involved in charity sewing, like we do quilts for cats protection, we do little cut mats for the Lewis Foundation, and then that way you're kind of like learning, doing charity sewing as you're going. And we have lots of completely free Zoom sewing days you can get involved in, and we can show you how to make various things. They're all on our events page if you want to go and have a little look. And yeah, it doesn't become so pricey then, because you're just learning as you're sewing it. I'm based in London, so I'm happy to have charities. Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, so we have our charities that we partnered with. So you know, Cats Protection. We make quilts for Cats Protection, and to go in the cat pens right across the UK. And then we make cut mats, which actually I do have some sitting here. There's some there to go into for the Lewis Foundation. And then we have a PO box address that you can send them down to us, and we send them off to the charities. It's quite nice to do a bit of charity sewing, because you're kind of like, you know, learning how to make things at the same time. Based in London. You can come down for our quilt show then, Dylan. Just get on the train down to Brighton. Come down and see our show. It's in September, on the 5th and 6th of September. Ah, Jean. Jinxie Cat is going to be moved fairly soon. She's not going to be happy. She's not going to be happy. amazing. I'll pop it in your diary. So it's at the 5th and 6th of September at the Brighton Racecourse. You can easily get a train down and then a bus up to where it is. If you come along, you see me, say hello. You won't miss me. I'll have my big sash on with all the rest of my team. It's going to be amazing. We've got a lot of we've got our charities are going to be there. We've got a big quilt display. We've got the Proud Lounge. We've got loads of lovely, amazing exhibitors coming. A lovely cafe. It's going to be a great weekend. Right, that's the last row now. I'm going to give Jinxie Cat a little bit more time because what I'm going to do, I'm going to trim the edge first and then I'll, there we go. Voila, more and more quilting on the back. It definitely gives it a much nicer effect when it's quilted because you don't have to. You could leave it, but then I just think it gives a much nicer effect, especially if you're making a bag. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to trim these little edges off here. And then we're going to zigzag it round. And then the last little job really, once we put the cushion in, is doing the ties for the back. Oh, I'll take your doggies out. You're very welcome, Dylan. When I'm live, you're very welcome to come and ask any questions you've got. Always happy to answer so many questions. Enjoy that book. Enjoy your doggy walk. Hello. The sun's backed off now. The sun has definitely backed off now to take doggies out. Hello, Blessed Mess. Welcome to you. I'm just finishing off my cushion at the moment. I think it's come on quite nicely. So what I need to do that bit there. I wonder if I can do it from that side. Let's go for it. It's only a tiny little bit on this side to do. And then I've got to do a French seam on it, do a blanket stitch to stitch it down. Oh my goodness, I need another drink. I'm going to shut all my curtains in a minute. That's what we're going to do. Get all that done. Anyway, Jinx. I think I'm going to move her in a bit. Right, so that is that side. And I'm going to fold. Oh God, oh my goodness. I've got to iron it. I'm going to have to move her. She's not going to like it. She's not going to like it one little bit. Jinx, I'm going to have to... I need this. No, I'm sorry. Oh, she's made it all hot, look. I'm sorry. I need my cushion. I need my cushion bit. Oh, that's better. Oh dear. I know. Brace yourself, Dale. Brace yourself. It is getting close to needing the gap. Hello, Daniel. Welcome to you this evening. Just do a choppy along the bottom here. It's got a tiny little slither to take off. Tiny little bit. There we go. Okay. Right, here we go. We've got to move her. It's not going to be good, is it? It's not going to be good because I can't do anything else now without ironing that off. Oh my goodness. Right, get ready for the swipe. Jean, I'm going to move you around. Let's sit. How about sit on my lap for a minute? Wow. Yeah, how about if you sit on my lap for a minute? I'm going to sit her on my lap for a minute. Look. and hopefully we can iron and hold the cat at the same time. That's the plan. No biting, no biting. No swiping either. Look, that's all I've got to do. That's all I've got to do, Jinx. You can go back as soon as I've done it. I'll let you go back on. Wow. Wow. You going? It was worth a go, wasn't it? It was worth a go to get her to not go near it. Right. There we go. So, it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth it, without a doubt. Right. I'm just going to put you guys on pause and I'm going to go and shut my curtains. I am back. I went to get a drink because it is so hot. That is better. Right, so we're going to carry on doing what I'm doing. So these are the two bits that are for the back of the cushion. And I went and got a drink, Dale. Oh, it's too much. It's too hot. I'm like, ooh. I shut the curtains and did everything else I needed to do. Hello, Amelia. Hello, Millie. Hello, lovely. Oh, well done, well done. Right, so I'm going to get my fan right on me. I've just heard, this is very exciting, just heard on the news, thunderstorms. Yes, thunderstorms are coming our way. That's very exciting. So I just need to find my my applique stitch. I'm going to need a... So what I'm going to do now, you see, is I'm going to fold, I'm going to do a French seam like that, and then I'm going to stitch down here with a blanket stitch, because that will hold it down. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Baldish. Hello, Becky. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all braving this heat. It's a lot, isn't it? But yeah, I was just saying, just heard on the news, there's going to be thunderstorms. Like, yes, we need it. I mean, I don't know when though. I mean, I don't want it tomorrow though. I don't want it tomorrow at all. Looks like I've got another little scammy person in. Let's see if we can sort that one out. I don't know if we could do that. Let me just see. I saw someone in Stafford has got a real thunder rain on there. Oh, yeah. I think it said Thursday. I don't want it to rain tomorrow though. It can be. Well, I don't want it to be hot, but I don't want it to rain because I've got to go out. And we're going to the cinema. Here comes Onward is back. So yes, that is the plan for tomorrow. So what I'm doing now is, so I've done my little my quilting of both of these sides, and now I've folded it down because I'm going to do a blanket stitch down there. But before I do the blanket stitch, I just want to make sure it is going to fit that cushion. So we're just going to put that one to one side for a minute. I'm going to get the other one. Hello, Lottie. How are you? Have you had a good day? Have you had a good Monday? So that's the other thing to bear in mind as well, is because I've got directional fabric, I want to make sure it is in the right, when I do the other stitch for it, when I do the blanket stitch, it's got the right direction. So i.e. it's got to go like that. So that's that side. So now I need to go do that side. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hello, Snapple. Thank you so much for liking my live. If you haven't followed me before, please do. This is a lovely, calm, sewing, happy corner of TikTok. And we're all about sewing for well-being and just enjoying our process sewing. That's what we're doing. And trying to get through the heat as well. So if you haven't followed me before, then please do. I'm going to leave that one like that. And I'm going to do it straight after. And please do. There's obviously some interesting things about. Right, I'm going to do I'm going to put some quilters clips along it and then do the blanket stitch on it, which is going to be helpful to go along. Ah, thank you, Schnapple, for sending some roses. That's very kind. That makes the heat better. Thank you so much. Your Timmy is making you tickly. Is he a fluffy cat then? Is your cat a fluffy cat? Right, so what I need to do now is I need to mirror my image of the what do you call it? Of the applique stitch. Then I'm going to make it really wide and really long because you want to catch it. Should I put that one actually? That's going to be better. That's going to be much better. Thank you so much for sending confetti as well. Confetti and roses, I like that. Hello, Kishore, welcome to you. So yes, I'm going to do like a blanket stitch going down there, and then actually I was going to measure it first, wasn't I? That was what I was thinking. Let's get that one, and then get this one, which is going to go on here. So if you haven't followed me yet, please do follow me. That would be really, really helpful, and also helpful. And if you want to share my live as well, please do. So that's going to go that one. Okay. I think that's going to fit. That looks very good. And then this one is going to go there. So I need to make sure that it is going to fit on the back, and it definitely is. That's very good. Okay. So we can do the ties. So it's going to be right over there though. That's the only thing. Oh, actually. Hang on. We do it the other way around. That's what we do. We do it that way around. So we should be able to get the... I'm just going to move it a little bit along. When you're doing like a magic fold on the back of the cushion, you want to have an overlap, but you don't want to have too much of an overlap. Just a bit of an overlap. I think that's going to be fine. Yeah. Okay, it's going to be fine, it's going to be fine, it's going to be fine. Now, when I did it, I did actually do it a little bit bigger. So, just going to take a little bit of it off. Don't take too much of it off, so I'm just going to pin it in place. Just to make sure it doesn't move whilst I snip it along. This is going to be a really, really thick, a thick quilted cushion. So you can see how much stitching I've got to go through. That's going to be quite a lot to go through when we get to that stage. I reckon we'll get this done tonight, you know, guys. I reckon we definitely will. Just got to move my bits and bobs over. Are you excited onward to see it all finished? I'm just as excited as well. Yes, there's a little bit I'm gonna. Here's a cheeky cat. Oh, I've got a cheeky cat as well. You missed her Lottie earlier because she was sitting on my ironing board and she wouldn't move, and then I had to boof her off my ironing board. Right, so I'm just going to take that much off. Don't take a lot. I did think it'll be a bit too big. I do tend to do it. It's always better to make the fabric a little bit bigger than you need to be able to trim it back, because there's no point in you know, you can't add it to it, which is interesting. Right, okay. So let's do. So I was just thinking, did my fan need charging? I don't think it does. I think we're good. So now I'm going to do the blanket stitch on there. Just got to try and get that prairie point in. There we go. There we go. So have you had a good day, Lottie? Did you go back to your course or anything today? It's going to be quite chunky, that is, you know. I'm kind of thinking, do we put wadding in, or do I not put wadding in it? It's an interesting one, because I could at this stage leave the wadding out, and I don't know. So the front's going to be. I think it likes. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the wadding. Let's do the wadding. Right, the first job is do the blanket stitch. So I folded it down there, and I'm going to do a blanket stitch up here. let's do the blanket stitch. I'm just going to move the little screen so you can see. Hello, Robin. Robin, Quilts for Kids. Love that. How do you make quilts for kids then? Okay, here we go. It's always best to put a quilter's clip in it because then it will hold, can keep it folded down. Get rid of the clips while you're going. Let me have a little look at what that's looking like. I think that's looking okay. I'll have a little look in a minute. Let me have a little look. Only on your foot. Ah, he's a funny pussycat. Do you like cuddles as well, your cat, Lottie? Okay, let's see what this looks like. What am I sewing tonight? I am sewing a cushion. I'm doing the back. So I'm currently, I've just done a blanket stitch down there. You can see it better on there. Look, you can see that blanket stitch. So I'm making a cushion. This is one of the backs of the cushion, and there's another one. So yeah, and I'm actually going to probably get to put this together tonight, I reckon, because it's not far off being done now, which is very exciting. Timmy cat's asleep. I love that. So you got two cats then, Lottie? You got two? Ah, lovely Leon's come walking in. It's so hot, Leon. I can't bear it. You're 2 hours late. Oh no, honestly, we've had no end of problems tonight, Leon. I've been stopping, starting for no reason whatsoever. So you'll be pleased to know that tomorrow I'll probably be starting at this time about 9 o'clock tomorrow night, I reckon. I'm going to the cinema tomorrow, which is exciting, with my daughter. So we should be back about 8, I reckon. How can you be a mod? How did I know you were going to ask that question? You're going to have some toast? Go and have some toast then, Lottie. Enjoy your toast. How was your game last night, Leon? Oh, good. Amazing. Right. So, okay. Oh, don't forget to share my live if you're able to. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. Right, so I've done that blanket stitch there. Can you see that? I folded it back, blanket stitched it. No. Dale, I don't think Leon is ever going to until he is a moderator. It's his dream to be able to put it on his CV. Right, so I'm thinking, I mean, I do really like the wadding in it because it does give it more of like a nice effect. So I'm going to leave it in, but if my machine starts to struggle, we might have to not have it in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stitch these bits on, and I'm going to put them, that one needs to go that way. Because remember, you're sewing all the way around the outside. So we're going to zigzag all the way around here. And then we'll turn it through. But what I might do first is, before I zigzag it, I'm going to do a straight stitch all the way around. Because there's nothing worse than doing a zigzag and then realising you haven't caught all your stitches, your stitching, or your fabric. And then you have to unpick it all. So we are going to do a straight stitch first. That is the plan. On, do we go with me at the team section? Ah, maybe when you're 18, because we won't get insurance for you. That's the problem. You need to grow up fast. You got a competition, I'm afraid, because my little friend Joshua, he wants to be one, and he's only 5. He wants to go on the website as Meet the Team. We could certainly think about that in the future. You never know. Here we go. You have to be on time. I'll send him alarm clock or something. Are you enjoying your half term though, Leon? Is it proving to be a good one this year? Yeah, so the plan is I will stitch it all the way around and then turn it through, make sure we've caught everything we need to catch, and then we're going to do our zigzag stitch, because if you do it beforehand, that could be a problem. And obviously there is bits which are going to be loads and loads of fabric to go, like that bit with that bit, that's going to be loads of fabric to go through. But we will see what happens. So I'm going to turn it around. I've nearly done the cushion though, Leon. You didn't get to see my prairie points. You've got to learn all these things if you're going to be a mod. Learn what a prairie point is. So is your mum going to email me back then? I'm hoping that she does. Right, now we're going to put the other side on. Oh, this involves a lot of clips to clip it together. So that's going to go there. Get it up into the corners. Always start at the top and in the corners first, because you don't want to be having to shuffle it. You know, when you have to, but if you can try and get it clipped to the right place first. So we're definitely going to do a straight stitch around it first. Oh, I'm so itchy. Oh, I think I've been here too long. Ah. I'm sure my daughter still plays that, you know. I'll have to ask her. It might be the other one. The M one. They do not know. Right, now I'm going to get into the corner of there. Thank you so much for liking my live. Thank you. So we're trying to get this cushion done. Now there's going to be a lot of fabric to go through. If it does struggle, I might have to take that extra layer of wadding out. We will see. It's quite heavy though, you know, this is. It's actually quite heavy. I've got like, ooh. I suppose with the Trapunto letters in it, that is what makes it a bit on the heavy side. Right. Wish me luck, people. Before I start, I'm going to get a sip of my drink. Mmm. 1p, remember? 1p. Onward knows what I mean. Right. So let's see if I need to give myself lots and lots of space. Here we go. And I can have the ice cream while I'm going round. Wouldn't that be good? I don't think that'd be a good idea though. So I'm going to try and keep as close to the edge as I can. I'm doing about 1/4 inch around the edge. Oh, Trapunto. Oh, Leon, you see you got learn Trapunto as well. You know, I've been puffing all those letters out. Well, which one's starting? Oh, okay. Or I've been puffing all the letters out on that cushion. That's called Trapunto. So onward is saying Trapunto because that is the method I'm doing it in. But we're going to see if my sewing machine is going to be happy to do this stitch. It is, but I've got to go very... Well, I'm not going very slowly. I'm going a bit slowly. You can hear it's going through a lot more fabric. I just want to get a bit closer so I can see what's going on. This is when you don't want to be going fast. And because I'm coming up to the corner, there's even more fabric in the corner. And I'm going to go slightly slow before I pivot it round. Pivot's another word you've got to learn, Leon. Pivot. Pivot it round. That's what I just did. As in pivot, as in turn the corner. And then when I've been all the way around and I know that I've caught everything, we'll then do the zigzag stitch, because the zigzag stitch totally is different sound, isn't it, Dale? When I do the zigzag stitch, that will stop it from fraying, because obviously it's all it's currently all a raw edge, isn't it? You don't want it fraying. Right, I've got to go with that real chunky bit in a minute. AI says, oh, her business email, Leon, business email, that one. That's the only one I know. Hello, Daisy. So AI is now saying sewing a heavy cushion and explaining sewing basics. Basics, that's what I'm doing. Right, so listen to this bit. This bit's going to be even more chunkier because it's that extra fold. I'm just going to go very slowly. There we go. But it will do it. You just gotta. You see, if you were on like a normal machine, not a quilting machine, it would really struggle. Because I'm going through 3 layers of wadding and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 layers of fabric. And basically, you might be getting a dog. Ah, what kind of a dog, Daisy? A girl or a boy dog? Right, so now we're going to pivot again around the next corner. Ah, here comes Kim. Oh, a Dutch Hound or a toy poodle. I love a little toy poodle. And a Dutch Hound. Oh, I love that. You have a question? Are you missing your mum? Oh, did I? Because you do. Do you not realise? I did say most days. I didn't say every day. Most days. I don't see that's a problem. It's not a problem in me. Very good. Oh, you join every. Oh, do you want me to say you join every day then? I'll say you join every day. I'm very good, thank you. Pivot. I just pivoted onward. I'm very good, thank you, Kim. I'm literally stitching the Trapunto cushion. I'm literally putting it together, but there's a loads of layers I'm going through, so we're going a bit slowly. And then the last little job really will be, once I've done it, is to do the little ties. The zigzag gonna be fun with it. Trapunto. Exactly. Oh, see you tomorrow, Leon. Leon, it's gonna be really late tomorrow, just so you know. Probably about 9. 8, 8:30, 9, I reckon. See, it's very tempting to go faster, but you daren't, because if you go faster, then you could snap your needle. It's not worth it. It's going though, it is definitely going. Right, we're pivoting again, onward, pivot. We've only got one more pivot to do after this. It's doing all right. Must admit, must do it. Pivot. I'll tell you when we're coming up to the next pivot. Well, we're coming up to that next extra bit. Remember that, you know, this bit here, it's a bit thick, that bit. Oh, hang on. I need to get rid of some of my clips. I need to just put some of my clips back in down here, because otherwise they'll overflow. Oh, hang on. It is moving the screen. Jen. Jinxie Cat is going over there somewhere. Here we go. We're coming up to the last pivot. Snowflake's saying pivot has run out. Yes, Dale, it is pivot. Get ready to do the next one. Ready, steady. Now, pivot. That's what you do. Pivot around. Oh, hang on, we're getting caught. Because my screen's quite close to the this bit here when it gets close. Right, here we go. The last little bit. And then we're going to turn it through, have a little peek at what it looks like. You got it. We're going to have a little peek what it looks like. We're not going to get too excited at the moment because we haven't quite finished it, because we've got to do that zigzag yet. And then I've got to get it in the cushion. I've got to get it in. That's going to be fun. That's always good, quite fun. Right, so now we're going to turn it through. But don't get too excited because it's not finished. I just want to make sure that all my prairie points are in and my back is in the right direction. There we go. We're turning. Oh, I'm going to move you here. There we go. Right. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to basically go around every section. So I'm going to go around every line to make sure, you know, like when I did the bag, you know, I did the top tote bag and we pulled it through and then we were like, yeah, okay, it's fine. So I must say the points are looking very pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to basically pull them around like that just to make sure they're all okay where they should be. Let me make sure. Okay, yes, exactly. Because the reason why you want to do this onward is because if you go and do the zigzag stitch, okay, and then you pull it through and then you find you go like that and you've got a hole, you've got an awful lot of unpicking to do. Believe me. So the best thing to do is before you do that zigzag stitch, because you have to do the zigzag stitch because it stops it from fraying. So I've now pulled it that way to make sure it's all good. It is looking good, it isn't good. I'm trying not to get too excited because I want to make sure it's all in the right direction as well. Because the last thing you want is like to pull it all through and be like, oh no. Okay, now I've done that side, you're now going to turn it over to inspect the other side. So you're just going to like pull it like that. You see, look, that proves my point. That proves my point because it slightly hasn't caught it. So what you do is on the inside where my fingers are here, I'm just going to put my fingers there, pull it through, put 2 clips on it, because I know I've got to restitch that bit. And then I'm going to go back and go around again. Because this is the thing with prairie points as well, because there's a lot of fabric. I mean, if I literally haven't just caught that one bit, I'm on the wrong side, aren't I? I've just remembered. Hang on a minute. Where's those clips gone? It's very hot inside here. It's very hot. Oh, here we are, here we are. Right. Yeah, so literally just there. That's very annoying, which is not a problem because I can unpick that from the inside and restitch that again. So I'm just going to go round. Okay, I can move that clip up to there. That's fine. And then just go round. Woo! Goes in my face. Well, you like the effect of what? The Trapunto and or the prairie points. So, I mean, that's pretty good going, really, because that's a lot of layers. Right, so now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn it back through. I'm going to repair the bit that needs repairing before we do the zigzag stitch. And then it's, oh well, so it's nearly done. All I've got to do then is the ties. Because when you put it in the cushion, because it's quite, both, yeah, exactly. It's quite nice to have like ties on the back, just to put like a little, make it look pretty. Make it look pretty on the back as much as it looks pretty on the front. All right, so where are my, oh, there they are. So there's those clips. Remember when I turned it through and there was that little gap? So that's the clip, that's the bit that I need to unpick from basically from there to there, just to shuffle that in, which will not be a problem. Because all you do is you get your unpicker, if I can find my unpicker. Where are you, where are you? I might get the big one. Oh, there it is. I always say this, don't I? I have got a really nice ergonomic one, but I kind of like this one. So what I need to do is just get into there, wiggle it through until you can, so the prairie points are here. So you just wiggle it through until you can just get a tiny little hole to open it back out. And then it should start, there we are. There you go. Now what you do is, oh, I can see which one it is. It's the prairie point that's underneath the gnome one. That's the one that hasn't actually come through. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle them up. And then, oh, I think that's okay. Whilst it's open, I'm just going to, so you can see why you wouldn't do that zigzag stitch, because that would be an awful lot more unpicking to do on the other side. So I'm just going to turn it through here, see where that was. Oh, it's there, okay. So I've actually got to get the actual, okay, that's fine, that's not a problem. I'm going to unpick. Do it in one hit again. It's this one here that's causing the problem. It's the green one. That's not bad really, is it? If it's only one out of the whole of the thing that's actually caused a problem, that is not actually bad going, I don't think. And I do definitely like the wadding. It's going to be very heavy, this cushion. I'm putting it in a foam cushion. Sometimes I'll put them in feather cushions, but this one's going to be in a foam because I've kind of made it to that size. So let's just, right, I'm just going to pull that up there. Ah, there we are. That's it. Look, because I can see it. I can pull that up. Pull up your prairie points. What I might do is I might just stitch that bit first, because I don't want to. The worst thing is to stitch it all and then you find it's slipped again or something ridiculous, because that does happen. Okay. So I think I'm going to do, oh, hair in my face. Oh, I'm just going to do a little stitch there, and then I'll check it again, and then we should be able to go for it, I reckon. So get that back in there. Right, so I'm not actually stitching it up. What I'm doing is I'm just re-stitching where the prairie points were. Right, now I'm going to check it again. So, let me see. Oh, I don't think I've gone far enough along. It's that bit there. Why have you not done it? That's infuriating. Best thing to do is probably, as I say, keep calm, but then it is hot. And I'm like wrapped in all this wool. All this wadding. Why are you not? Where are you then? Oh, okay. Okay. Now I can see you. Now I see your. I just need to put it. See, it's the right at the very end of the green bit, right there. I remember doing a Christmas table runner once, and I didn't check it, and then I zigzagged it all the way around. And I was like, oh no, I had to do it all over again. Right, let's get you. Okay, we'll check it one more time. Hello, Tiara. One more time. And if that doesn't work, I will cry. I think it needs just a teeny tiny bit there. That's infuriating. There's always one. There's always one. Okay. I think I can get you. Leon, I thought you were going. You've come back again. And unfortunately, no, I've not got the energy. I'm literally like, oh, it is too much. Okay. I think, okay, we're good to go. We're good to go, people. Now we're going to do it again, and then we're going to do the zigzag stitch. Friend is not on Roblox anymore. Oh, it is quite late. Are they in the UK? Or are they in a different country? I'm amazed that game's still going, you know. It's been going for such a long time now, isn't it? It is. No, I'm not doing that side. Oh my goodness me. Okay. We need to go a little bit more over. There's always one little, there's like one tiny bit that just doesn't want to play ball. Everything else is perfect. And then it's like, nope, I'm not going to conform to your straight lines, Rachel. Dinosaurs are going to your dad's work tomorrow. How's that happening then? Yeah, there we go. Did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. So we're good to go now, people. We're good to go. Where does he work? In a dinosaur place? Let me just get a drink to let Leon, and I'll tell you something very funny. People are dressed up as dinosaurs. Oh, blimey. That'll be funny. Right, so now I'm going to do the zigzag stitch around the edge. And have I got enough? Oh, you know what's going to happen? Oh, I don't have enough. I'm not going to have enough bobbin, so we need to do that first. That's going to be annoying. Can't stop the zigzag halfway through the bobbin, halfway through. Oh, sorry, can't stop the... Oh, I'm getting hot. I can't stop the zigzag halfway through because the bobbins run out. That is not going to work. It does. It had a pantomime. Aww. It's probably, what is it? That kid's dinosaur one. I reckon it's that one. We're just doing a bobbin. That's better. Right. For fear of it running out, I'm going to swap it over now. We don't want any of that. So Leon, do you want to hear something really funny? You will laugh at this. It is quite funny. Hang on a minute. If I can find my... where I put my foot, my presser foot back in. My pedal back in. There it is. Who's dressed up as a dinosaur? You dressed up as a dinosaur, you would be dead. Oh dear. I'll tell you what, it'd be very hot to be dressed up as a dinosaur tomorrow, wouldn't it? Very, very hot. Do not want that. Anyway, you haven't answered my question. Do you want to hear something funny that happened today? It's so hot. Yes. That was exactly my sentiment, exactly. Right, I'm going to put this in. Then we're going to, yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zigzag around the edge. Here's what funny thing that happened, okay? So, I was editing a little video today, okay, on TikTok to put up. I'm putting it up tomorrow. And it's only one of my little ones. It's not my long ones because Eloise does my long ones. It's just my little short one, about 3 minutes. And it's kind of, it likes to work out what I'm saying. It puts like the wording in of what I'm saying. And I said who I am from the So Happy Quilters Association, and it came up with the South African Crocodile Association. Oh, I couldn't stop laughing. I showed my daughter. We were in absolute hysterics. It was really funny. The South African Crocodile Association, not the So Happy Quilters Association. I know. And then guess what else it said? I was like, what? Then it said, so I said I went to this place, you know, that place, they have a big range of stuff, that one. Well, I said I'm going to go there to go look at the haberdashery department, and it translated it to say I was going to the hippopotamus farm shop. I'm like, what? I was not going to the hippopotamus farm shop. I nearly left it in, it was that funny. I know, it was really funny. I actually took a screen clip of it. It was that hilarious. I couldn't believe it. Because obviously it brings it all up, and then you like delete it out, and then you change all the wording. And I sent Eloise a picture, and I showed my husband as well. And we all couldn't stop laughing. It was that funny. And sometimes, because I do tend to talk quite fast, as you know, it can't understand me, so it puts Chinese writing up. That's the best one. That is the best one. Right, because I'm going to zigzag over here, I'm just going to snip it back a little bit because I don't need to be dealing with so much of the fabric. I'm going to snip it into my hand. I'll have to show you at some point. It is really funny. Yeah, so Chinese words. No, it didn't translate the Chinese words. I tell you, it was just really funny. That was on another one I had. It was like, I think there was something where I don't know, I was singing a tune or something. I don't know what I was doing, and it just put Chinese writing up. Oh, I did, but I think today's was the best. The South African Crocodile Association. I mean, do you think there even is one? I'm gonna have to have a look. I didn't have time to have a look because I came on in, and the hippopotamus farm shop. I mean, there's no such thing as a hippopotamus farm shop. I mean, is there? Did you post any videos with Chinese writing? No, I didn't. Or was he Googling it? Oh, night, Dale. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably be on late tomorrow, like I said. I reckon maybe about 8, 8:30, something like that. I'll see you tomorrow. And I will have this cushion finished by then so I can show you. Hello, ribbons and bows. What was it? Yeah, it was the South African Crocodile Association. That's what it was. That's what it reckoned I said, the So Happy Quilters Association. I was in hysterics. I tell you what, it cheered my day up, Leon, because I've been so hot. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Best one yet, old TikTok. Best one yet. There we go. Oh dear. Right, we're going to get the zigzag done, and then I'm going to get the, well, we're 5 to 10, wow. And then I'm going to get the bow done on the back, and then we've done it, which is exciting. Right, let's get the ziggy zaggy. I'm going to go for a real tight zigzag. A wide but a tight zigzag is what you want. I can't believe this cushion's going to be done. Right, before we do this, I said, I can't stop laughing. It said, hang on, wait. It said the hippopotamus food farm. That's what it said. So it said the South African Crocodile Association. And then on the next bit, it said the hippopotamus food farm. And I've got the evidence to prove it. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I do love it. Right, here we go. Let's see if this is going to work. Okay. I think it might be good. Just check on my own zigzags. I think it's okay. Might have to just sort of snip off some of this bit. This is going to be, we don't need this bit. It's too much. No, those are real things. Exactly. I know, Leon. They're not real things. They just made it up. It was very funny. It would look brilliant though, wouldn't it, on my video? It really would. Everybody would have been like, what? Let's see if I can go wider. Oh no, I can't. I can only do a 7. Okay. I can only do a 7, Leon, by the way, just so you know. I've got my width on a 7. This is going to be quite, definitely on a 7. Hello, Jen. Welcome to this evening. So if you're just joining now, wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually just zigzagging around a cushion that I've been busily making. Nearly finished it, which is very exciting. So actually for a gift for a wedding next week. So my deadline is nearly upon me. It's sounding quite, I'm so hot. I know, I'm so hot as well. Oh, here, oh, missed it. The weather just came up in the news. Oh, it looked like it was going to be cooler though tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Oh, I should say my stitch number though, Leon, is an 8. It would have been good if the stitch number was a 6, wouldn't it? And then the width was a 7. Wouldn't that be funny? Hello, Shan. Welcome to this evening. It's going to take a while. I need to kind of get comfy for this bit. I'm determined to get it finished tonight. I cannot have this dragging on any longer. And how many days have I been working on it now? I mean, I suppose I have stopped and started though, haven't I? And there we go. Stay 2 more hours. 2 more hours? What, to midnight? I've got to get up really early in the morning, Leon. I've got to teach tomorrow. So it's probably a no. Probably to about 10:30, I reckon. I want to get the bows done. Oh, I'm going to come on, what day? Saturday. I'm going to come on Saturday morning. Just so you know. You'll be pleased to know. I'll be live Saturday morning. And maybe Sunday morning as well. I've got things to do in the afternoon and evening of Saturday and Sunday. Oh. You'll be teaching... Be recorded. I might do a little video, maybe. They're doing a top tote bag. Some people don't like it though, you see, so I might do a little one. Potentially. I'm not doing a full-on one that Eloise needs to edit because she's got a lot to do at the moment. And it's technically one I've kind of done before a while ago, so I generally don't repeat a video of one that I've done before. I might do a little one. Okay, I will. I will. I'll see if I can get it in. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Because the TikTok-y thing would translate that as well. Hello, Shan. Hope you're good. I'm just trying to get this cushion finished. I'm going fairly slowly because there's a lot of fabric we're going through. I reckon it's going to need a new needle after this as well. I do tend to like cringe when I get to the corners because it's a lot of fabric to go through. There we go. Pivot it round. We got, oh, what have we got? We got 2 and then a little bit to go. As in 2 sides. And my machine is full of fluff. It's going to need a lot of defluffing after this. That's for sure. This morning you were singing a song. You went on YouTube and they sing the same song. Ah, which song was that then? Or maybe you can't say, actually. You should go and have a, you forgot. Have you watched my sewing room tour one, Leon? Because that one has got some really cool music on it by a guy called Chris Harper, who actually he lets us use his music now for our YouTube channel. He has some pretty cool music. He's on TikTok as well. He doesn't do lives though. Funny when things like that happen, isn't it? Oh my goodness me. So go a little bit slowly over this bit. There's all the extra bit of, you know where that fold is on the cushion, that's the bit I'm going through. There's a little bit. Ooh. There we go, we're back to normal. Sometimes I might go around it, PAQA. Ah, well done. That, you noticed that one? The PAQA means the Phoenix Area Quilt Association. It was too long to put it in. Good spotting. Love how observant you are, Leon. We're getting to the corner again. Oh. I was slightly cringe when we get to the corner. Right. We are pivoting in. What's in the bag? What bag? Oh, what's in the bag? Ah, what was in the bag? You remember what was in the bag. There was a quilt in the bag. What should I call tonight's one then, Leon? What should I call it? Let me know. Because I have to decide it when I come off. I have to decide. I knew you'd say that. I could, if I'd done 67 pieces of patchwork, that would be funny, wouldn't it? I haven't done that yet though. I've done 48. I've done 48. We could call it 48 pieces of patchwork. Hello Laurie. Welcome Laurie. Hope you're good. I'm just finishing off the cushion. Oh, hang on. Keeps catching on my screen. I'm doing the zigzags around the edge. Sounds like a train, doesn't it? How do I mute? How do you mute the YouTube sound? I have no idea. Turn your sound down, maybe? Don't know. Last pivot. The last little bit, and then I'm going to check it all. And then I think it's done. Hurrah! Right. Whew. Oh, that was exhausting. That was exhausting. I'm just going to snip off all these extra little bits we don't need. And then we're going to turn it through. And then we're going to do the, put my straight stitch. And then we're going to put the ties on the back. And then it's done. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Hello, Rochelle. Welcome to you this evening. So I'm going to turn this through. And then I'm going to fight it into the cushion. That's going to be the next thing. That's what you have to do, you see, when you do a cushion cover. I'm going to pull all my prairie points out. Leon, I think you missed all the prairie points. Look. When you were 2 hours late. We did all that. I did all these earlier. Push it out. Oh my goodness, I just realised how much my arms are hurting. Put it there, put it there. Oh, the heat. The heaters are definitely getting to me now. Right, I think the best thing to do is lay it down flat, give it a little pull, pull all the prairie points out. You made a mistake in the sewing room. You found a mistake in the sewing room tour video? Oh, what mistake's that then? Tell me. Chubby. Oh, you mean Chubby Bird? Chubby didn't have his roof on then. That was before. Filming it before it. Nothing now. I know. You know why? Because we hadn't named it. When I filmed that, we hadn't named him Chirpy. And did you notice he hasn't got his roof on, he hasn't got his hat on, and he hasn't got his bunting? That was in the olden days, you see, Leon, in the olden days. But however, there is I think there's another one coming up, which will, yeah, there you go. I filmed it before we did all that. I literally that day had put him on the wall. So that's why he didn't have all his regalia on him. But there's another one coming up that does have him in it. Good spotting. I'll do another one. I'll do another one at some point, and maybe I'll put I'll put Hi Leon on the board or something. Shall I do that? Because I do that for my little friend. You know the Mr. Ice Cream Man and Candy. Well, I do that for little Joshua, you see. So Joshua can go onto YouTube and then go and find it. Right. I think I'm winning. Pulling all these out. There's a lot of them. Turn it over, make sure the future ones jump out. Just as you get to him. I know. I will. There actually is one. A little real short one that I did where he literally jumped out. I'm rather loving this. This is looking very good. It's actually better than I thought it was going to be. So my last little job, look. There you go, look at the prairie points. And that's the back. My last little job is to do the ties. I need to do the ties. So I'm going to get that done, and then I think we'll leave it there because I'm shattered. I think I'm going to do it in green. I think the green or should we do it in the green or should we do it in the blue? You decide, Leon. Look, you're watching. Green or blue? Green or blue, green or blue, green or blue. Green or blue. Or both. We could have both. Blue. Okay. We could have both though. Should we do both? No, I think the blue's going to show up more, isn't it? Let's do blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do ties. So there's going to be one here and then one here. So then when we put the cushion in, we can tie it up. So let's put that there. I actually quite like that, you know. I'm quite pleased. Please stay longer. I'll tell you what, let me get some drink in me, then I might. You never know. So my cold tea. I think that's going to be long enough. That's definitely going to be long enough. So we could do 2 of those. Yeah, and I've got probably by about 10:30 need to be on my way because I've got a lot of big jobs to do before I go to bed. And must we stay longer? Actually, I don't know if my I don't know if my daughter's. Hold on a minute. Oh, hold on. I cannot find that. Oh, there he is. I'm just going to go and get something, Leon. Hold on a minute. I'm back. I've got something to show you, Leon. You ready? Hang on. Ta-da! What do you think? He's got like moving legs. Cool. Oh, and his head moves as well. It's actually it's quite cool, isn't it? Look. Obviously, it's nothing to do with sewing, but I thought you'd appreciate that. Hello. Right, let's sit him. I'm going to sit him there. He can sit there for the minute before I return him to his rightful owner. Right, we're going to make the ties. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make the ties. This is cool. Ah, there's a fellow creeper. The fellow creeper, Lego creeper, says hello to Leon and his creeper. Says hello back. You're not doing your head though, are you? Oh yeah. Oh, there he is. There you go. Right, we're going to do the ties. So you're going to go and see these dinosaurs tomorrow then, Leon, or you're not? Okay, so we're going to do the ties now to go on the cushion. I think it'll look quite pretty with the ties on the back. No. Oh, that's a shame. Yes, you might see me tomorrow night. I'll be on Thursday, and then no, it's Wednesday tomorrow. It's not Thursday. Wednesday. Thursday. That might be on Friday morning as well. Actually, Thursday I've got a bit of a busy day. Thursday, but I'll be on the evening. But Friday, I haven't really got much to do really on Friday, in all honesty. So I might just spend more time with you guys, maybe on Friday. Catch up on a few little bits and bobs. Hello Ashley, welcome. If you're just joining now, wondering what I'm doing, I am making ties to go on my cushion that I've just finished, which is super excited about, and I hope they're going to like it. It's a gift for my friends who are getting married. It must be kiddos dinosaurs, mustn't it, I reckon. Right, that's one. And then we're going to do another one. It's very pretty, this fabric, I've decided. It's got like bees and frogs and caterpillars and mushrooms and all kinds of things on it. Your brother just called you? Ah, you gotta go then. I'm literally going to be doing these ties, and then I'm going to fight it into the, no. Oh, okay. We called on the telephone or just went, Leon, like that, shouted for you. So I'm just going to put these ties on, and then we're going to fight it into the cushion. We're going to fight the cushion into it. That's going to be the plan. And then, so look, we're going to put the tie, we're going to put one here. I think they'll look quite pretty. And then we'll decide what length the other one should be. So that one's going to go there on the little pin. And then the other one, loving the prairie points. I'm really 200 week. You kicked the same part of your desk. Oh no, hello P. Good evening to you. You don't want to go doing that then. Kicking your desk. That's not a helpful thing to do. Ah, Savage Stitch. Everybody's coming on later tonight, so I don't know what to do that way. Do that way. I think I'm gonna do that way. Actually, no, I'm gonna do that way. I was just talking to myself about which direction to put it in. So because it needs to go there, because that's where the tie is going to go. I'm going to get the pin right in there. This is going to be the tricky bit. It means we need to stay longer. It definitely. This is going to be the trickiest bit actually. Out of the whole of the cushion, putting this on is going to be the trickiest bit because I've got to like get into here. So wish me luck for that one. This side's going to be easy. You're just going to have to get it in there. And you're not going to be able to see anything that I'm doing because it's going to be covered up. Right, here we go. Oh, I want it away from that. And then we're going to turn it round, turn it round, turn it round. You go a little bit that way, and a little bit that way. And I'll tell you what we'll do, Leon, when I've finished. Let's get all the fluff out of my sewing machine. Who is it? Who is it with Mr. Ice Cream Man? Who is it? I mean the little boy. That is Josh. He's called Joshua. Joshua. Is that what you mean? Here, look, Mr. Ice Cream Man, and Candy. Right, so now we're going to the other side. You said name started with C. Oh, Candy. Oh, Candy. Yeah, Candy. Mr. Ice Cream Man's friend is called Candy. Right, so now, well, this is going to be fun because I've literally got to get into here. Yes, that's it. Mr. Ice Cream Man and Candy. We actually put Candy together ourselves. We couldn't find Mr. Ice Cream Man. We couldn't find him another Mr. Ice Cream Man because they don't do him anymore. And so we had to go and find something else. It was quite funny. We went on a hunt last Christmas to see what we could find. He'd stay till midnight. Oh, I can't stay until midnight. I got to get up in the morning. But what we will do though, when I finish this, we'll do a bit of defluffing because you know I will forget it tomorrow and then I'll have problems with my sewing machine because there's going to be a lot in there. I bet you there is. I bet there's loads and loads of fluff underneath the sewing machine. Because you're going to have to learn this anyway, Leon, for when you're a sewing machine engineer later. There we go. Right, that's that done. Oh, my goodness me. It's done, it's done, it's done. The cushion is actually finished, people. The cushion is actually finished. So what I'm going to do first of all, because I want to get a picture of it, but I don't want the people to see it. So I'm going to get a picture of it of the back. And then we're going to say, my thumbnail tonight is going to be, the cushion is finished. The Trapunto cushion is finished. That's what we call it. How about if I say it's taken 67 hours? Because it probably has if I add that up. Right, here we go. Here we go. So I'm going to show you the front. Ah, I quite like the back. I like the back as much as I like the front. That's a triumph. Ah, look at the bow. Look at the bow. That's so pretty. So that's the front. There you go. And that's the back. And what we'll do is we'll do it like this. We'll go. And then we can do the Trapunto cushion is finished. How about that? Amazing. Love it. So this is where we're now going to fight the cushion in. It's actually going to be really, really heavy. I'm actually quite... Oh, didn't realise how heavy it's going to be. I'm going to need a lot of wrapping paper for this one. I kind of think I should do a little label though as well. We could do a label to put in there, couldn't we? Should we do a label? Let's do a label. Why not? Let's do a label. We'll do it in the purple. How about that one? Should we do it in that one? Because then it can just say... How about... I know what. I know exactly what. Okay, we'll go to Mel and... I think a label is going to finish it off, isn't it? Most definitely. I think that's what we need to do. S-T-E-E-E. Tim and Steve. There we go. Yeah, I think a label's going to be good. I'm staying on later just for you, Leon. And to get this label done anyway. Till what time? I don't know. I'll definitely be gone by 11, put it that way. Definitely by 11. I got a lot to do. I've got a lot of prep for tomorrow. I've got to make my sandwiches for tomorrow, Leon, to take when I go teaching. Right, 2 million Steve. How about wishing you many more, wishing you many more. This is a label to go inside the cushion. Hopefully it'll take longer. Ah, as is this one. Oh, hang on. I haven't spelt it right. And aha. Now I can catch it. Mini. Hang on. I gotta go back to the beginning. Why many more? Here we go. This should work now. Right. Many more happy years. Y-E-A-R-S together. G-E-T-H-E-R. I'm glad I decided to do a label actually. I think I would have regretted it if I didn't do a label. I think I'm going to stick it on the back as well. That's where I'm going to put it. Because it will show up well on the back. No. Not yet, you won't. My big someone's fast asleep anyway. Can't go and wake it up now. Don't know yet. Depends where I decide to be each day. I like to have a variety. Besides, I've got loads of labels to do, and this machine does the labels better. Ah, Onward has arrived. I'm doing a label for my cushion. Together. Love. L-O-V-E. From. Oh, my lettering is not. My lettering brain is not working at the moment. E-L. Kiss, kiss, kiss. There we go. 3 X's. Hello, Onward. I've done the cushion. I've made it. It's finished. The Trapunto is done. I can show you in a minute if you want to see it. I decided to stay and get it finished, in honesty. I'm just doing a little label to go on the back of it. And I might put it, I think it'll look nice on the back. That's it, keep going strong. Ah, send me a cake slice. I love that. Because I had my ice cream, didn't I, earlier? 2 cake slices. Oh, a glow stick. Thank you so much. So I can eat my cake whilst dancing with a glow stick. That's brilliant. Right, I'm going to do my fancy pattern around the edge. I think they deserve my fancy pattern around the edge. What do you reckon? So another reason why I like this machine, you see, Onward, because of the fancy pattern I can do around the edge of a label. Just you wait, it's going to go all around there. Right, where are we? We need to go to pictograph. That's the one. And then I want, oh, hang on. I want one of those, with one of those, with one of those. Right, here we go. Is the cake Dale's birthday cake? She's eaten all her birthday cake. My favourite bit of this pattern is the cotton reel. I know she didn't share it at all, Leon. She had caramel, salted caramel. Very rude, isn't it? Very rude. Right, last little bit. Oh, hang on. I'd like to finish off with a pair of scissors. There we go. Gotta finish the pair of scissors. There you go. Look at the label. Look at the. Look. I love that. That is my favourite bit. If I could sit and do the labels all day, every day, I would. These are quite funny. All right. I'm going to. Craig, I'm very good, thank you. I'm just finishing off my cushion, which is very good. I'm very happy. And then I'm just going to be putting the label on, and then I'm going to be going. I'm going to be going, Leon. You like that? It's good, isn't it? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to iron this bit here like that. I need to move this guy. Where can we put him? Hold on. Let's put him over there. There we go. It's still hot. I know. It's too much. I think everybody's been asleep early today as well because it's been so hot. There's been hardly anybody here. I'm just going to finish this off and then we're going to go. Just going to get the label on. And then it's all done. Show it again. Oh, you want to see it again? Oh, you see the label? There. There's the label. Oh, do you want to see the cushion? I'm going to show you the cushion again in a minute. Do not fret. I've got to stitch the... I decided to do a label because I think that might be a good idea. Do a label. Label. Okay, there's my little label. I like the lettering, I know. Do you like the edging as well? Look. Love it. So you basically, it's a pair of scissors going into cotton, going into a needle. It's super cute. My friends are... bye then, Leon. Bye. Right, so now... Oh, so onward you missed... I'm literally covered in so much stuff. It's just loads of stuff. You missed... Look. There you go. Can you see it? Ta-da! Ta-da! And then the back. There's the back. And I've done the ties. There. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the label down the bottom, and then all I've got to do is put it in the cushion, and it's done. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just going to put the label there. I was going to put the label on the inside, but I think I want to see it. I want to really clearly see the label. They'll be like, oh. And they'll know it's from me. Thank you for sending the summer sun. But I think what I might do is I'm going to pin this in place because I'm actually shattered now. And I need to go get a few bits ready for tomorrow. So I'm going to pin it on, and then tomorrow we will start by stitching this on, putting it into the cushion, and then I'm going to see what else we've got to do tomorrow, because I have no idea right now. I've got a couple of labels I've got to do tomorrow, but I'm going to be on quite late tomorrow. It's probably about 8:30, might even be 9 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, because I'm teaching tomorrow. You see, I'm teaching my top tote bag tomorrow, and then we're going to the cinema after, so it's going to be great fun. Yeah, that's really cute. Thank you so much. So I'm going to put a little bow on there. There's the bow on the back. Do you like the bow? The bow's cute, isn't it? And then the label's going to be there. Ta-da! And then that's the front. Ta-da! I can't see it. No. It's quite cute. Trapunto! It is, exactly. It's all done. We've trapuntoed, we've pivoted, we've embroidered, we've done nearly everything. So, and actually I just think that might be a good thing. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to go now, and I'll see you tomorrow. So have a lovely Wednesday. Have a lovely Wednesday. Have a good day. See you later. Bye. Thank you for being with me. You're welcome.